Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, maybe even. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to be learning about the Arknights Endfield special program. For those of you who were in stream earlier, I am so sorry I had to stop it early. My wrist was feeling extremely tender, and that's not good. So the thing is, I wanted to still at least do this because I still really wanted to. Where in the heck is it? There it is. So yeah, we're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing something interesting as well. I need to also do this in here real quick because I forgot to. Forgive me for being cringe. Forgot to do this in here too. Drag this down. Here. Okay. So let me go ahead and give my friend a call. And we're going to go and see if this works. Like I said, we are going to be talking about the Endfield. We're going to be talking about the Endfield special program. We're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it. We're both interested in Endfield for various reasons. So I hope you all enjoy watching. Let me call up my friend. Hey, it worked. So, would you like to go ahead?
Hello.
I was about to say. Go ahead.
Hello to everyone. I'm sure that you are surprised to see someone new. I am Novalee. You may call me the Madam of the Masked Fools, but Novalee will suffice for today.
Well, as she said, you heard her. This is Novalee. She is chaotic. We'll put that simply.
I'm here for the love of the game.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself, Novalee, before we get into it?
I am a follower of the Joy Seeker, Lord Aha. I mean, honestly, there's really not much to say. But I suppose that you could say that I relish in tearing down systems that oppress those that want to do better. And I find much joy and laughter in that.
There's a reason why she emphasized joy, by the way, for those that don't pick up on cues. I don't even know what the word is anymore. Context clucks. Bok bok.
Why not both, honestly?
Yeah, no, that's fair. So, are you excited about the special program as I am, Novalee? Because if I am to understand it, you have some history with Arknights.
You have no idea how excited I am. I have quite the history with Arknights. I started playing February of 2020, and it was something that kind of got me through the earlier days of the pandemic. I really enjoyed tower defense games, especially in my younger years, and it was something that I could really focus on, and it was really my first foray into gacha. And honestly, it's the reason why I got into Genshin and then Honkai and Zenless Zone Zero in the first place.
You got into a game that you have affiliation with?
It's a secret.
Is it a secret for later, like the classics?
It's a secret for later.
Hmm. Are you ready to get into it then?
I believe that I am.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you, just so that you are more likely to actually stay caught up with me. At least we'll go ahead and give it a shot this way.
I am
Hopefully, it'll be
ready.
easier.
Let's do a little pop out here and put that there.
Your
And
Fuki is just towering over me because I didn't edit it on the screen. There you go. This is all
I
we need to see.
Sparksy, she lent me her picture,
Ah, that was nice of her.
isn't it?
Yeah, you always gotta love it when friends help each other. At least, friends, quote unquote. Not 100% sure. I'm afraid to ask.
I like to consider her a friend.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Well, are you ready? I'm ready.
I will indeed be. Let me drag your boogies so that they are above my model so you don't have to hide behind me there. There we go.
Maybe it won't scare people if I'm in front.
I think that would scare them even more potentially, depending.
Eh, either way.
Let me go ahead, click over to that. So this is, of course, this is not the live. Obviously, live already happened at 3:30 a.m. my time. So
I
this
was
is not
asleep.
live. Yeah, she was asleep by that point. But, you know, we are here. We're going to watch it. Like I said before, I wanted to watch it on stream. I wanted to bring Novalee on, MadamNovalee here, just in case she was interested in it as well. And she said she was. She will. She might also be the person. Can't guarantee that. Knock on wood. That might be able to join me for the release next Wednesday on the 21st at 5 p.m. as I've mentioned before. We shall see if she's able to, though. If not, there's always a backup. You know, not that either of them are backups, but, you know, they understand.
You have
Though,
another friend that is also very experienced.
yes. Until then, let's go ahead and get into it. Holy production. In French? I don't care about the French here.
I like the French.
Yeah, they're alright. Oh, this
They
music,
make
though.
good food.
They do.
I do wonder if they're going to continue to use Starset for a lot of their music.
It would be interesting to see them come back. Oh, hey, Pink. You definitely got to give them credit about this, whether it's Arknights or Endfield. The presentation is always solid.
Oh, they always go all out. Oh, yes.
Red Riding Fox.
No, that's a wolf.
Red Riding Wolf.
That was formerly known as Project Red. I'm so excited.
I just saw his character trailer, the guy with the robots in front of him. He looked really cool as well.
I need to go back and review some of the character trailers, honestly, because I've only seen 2 of them.
Yes, and one I sent directly to you.
Yes. One was Perlica, the other one is the character I'm excited for.
I heard, by
Adelia.
the way. Yeah, I heard, by the way, she was actually going to be free.
I have heard that as well, and I need the confirmation so much.
I assume it's probably from this stream that would be able to confirm that.
Fingers crossed.
There she is! Look at the sheeps go!
I do love sheep.
Ah. Honestly, we could end the stream right here, and I think that would be enough.
嗨，大家
If you want to go back, we can see what band performed.
晚上好，
Uh,
欢迎
yeah,
各位
we
来到
we
我
can check
们
after
周末地
this.
的公测前瞻特别节目，我是海毛肉和物，也非常感谢刚才由 Starset 带来的
Oh no, yeah, that was
曲
by
目
Starset
为
as
今
well.
晚
Okay, I
揭
thought
开
that
序幕。
was.
那今天
Me
这个
too.
节目啊，对我们来说
Yeah,
意义非常
Starset
特
does
别。
good music.
在正式公测到来之前，我们想
If
借由
we
这
end
个
up
机会
locking
和
the
各位观众
subtitles,
一
subtitles,
起
I'll
看一
move
看
us.
周末地究竟是一款怎样的游戏，你会在这里经历什么？那我们在全面测试之后呢，又做了哪些调整，
Let's made it
以及
test
之后
two
会走
changes.
向哪里？希望各位管理员在踏上塔维尔
Okay,
之
we
前，
seem to be
先对这
blocking
场旅程
subtitles a
有一
bit.
个
I'm
清晰的
going
认
to
识。
shrink us
那
and
也正
drag
因
us
为如
over
此
to
啊
the，right.
今天的现场我们邀请到了 Ra， 还有我们的特别嘉宾 ZC， 来一起和大家聊一聊。那先请二位和大家打个招呼吧。
Hello， 各位晚上好
There we go.
我是 Ra， 很高兴呢，又终于能在这
Probably
个
a
时
bit
间点
awkward,
上
but it's fine.
和各位管理员一起并肩前行。
大家好，我是 ZC， 非常感谢两位能够邀请我参加今天的节目啊，也很期待接下来能看到的分享。
那欢迎二位，也欢迎屏幕前的各位管理员，欢迎来到塔维尔这个美丽、辽阔却始终与危机并存的世界。
Gotta love when the beautiful worlds are always steeped in danger.
Aren't they always? That's
在
what fun
101年的
is.
开拓之后，文明环带重
Yeah,
新
you
建
would
立
probably
起
know
秩
that.
序。但只要把视
I
线移
really
出高
would,
墙，
wouldn't I?
你就会发现更多的土地依然是荒野和未知。
塔维尔被灾难一次次改写，但人类从来没有把命运交出去。他们在危机里继续前行，用战斗守住当下，用建设和生产把文明一点点往前推。周末地的故事就发生在这样的世界里。
当故事真正开始时，你会在一个完全陌生的地方醒来，记忆几乎一片空白。
I
我记得
love
是和中国
amnesia.
地工业的监督佩里卡的对话中啊，才得知这里是地江号，是中国地工业的基地啊，也是管理员之后的指挥中枢。
对的，但地江号呢，也不只是基地。
Think
对于很
again.
多干员来说，这里也是他们生活、工作的地方，是你和他们共同的家。而中末地工业本身呢，它也是一个长期站在开拓最前沿的组织。协议原石传送技术、集成工业系统、原石的可控分布技术，以及这个塔维尔
I
唯一
hope you
的轨
like
道飞
base
行器
building
地江号
because。you will be doing a
这些
lot
源自
of
中国地的技术
building.
成果，
Oh,
已经
yeah,
成为
I
了
have
塔
no
维
doubt.
尔未来的一部分。
Considering that was
现在呢
one，of
随着新
Arknights'
威胁的再次逼近啊，
big
中末地
parts of
工业
it
也将
was
再
the
次
base
踏上
building
开拓
function.
之旅。
而你就是中末地工业的管理员，在长达10年的沉睡之后，你再次苏醒。你会从佩利卡那里一点点重新了解到你的身份和职责。你掌握着原始的权限，也承受着他留下的痕迹。
原来正因为管理员曾一次次把文明从边缘拉回来，也因此一次次付出代价，所以才会沉睡修复自己，等待下一个必须醒来的时刻。
是的。而这一次醒来，你听到的是一个被明确说出口的计划：制造协议核心，把它部署到文明环带的关键区域，去对抗侵蚀，重启系统，让那些被切断的未来
Live-action base building
重新连上。
更关键的是，包括将你唤醒在内，整套计划都来自一份名为0号委托的方案，而这份委托的委托人正是你自己。至于协议核心具体意味着什么，它也会和后面要讲的集成工业系统紧密关联。我们会之后去专门展开介绍。
计划刚刚启动啊，第一站4号谷地就出了一个问题，不仅通信故障正在扩散，枢纽区基地也迟迟没有回应，同时呢还检测到了极强的天使能量信号。
看来是没有时间留给管理员好好准备了，必须立刻去现场稳住局面才行。
而当你们抵达4号谷地时，最先正面遭遇的是一种看起来不像生命的敌对存在。它们是由不明装置锚点催化形成的天使。
虽然说天使是被制造出来的无机物，但他们的行动似乎方式明确，目标清晰，而且极具威胁性。
是的，是的。但很快你就会发现，4号谷地的麻烦远不止天使，在基地的边缘还有另外一种
Those
势力
budget
正在游
pyramid
走
heads,
试
but
探
without the，
正在
pyramids.
蠢蠢欲动。
他们
I
就是
love
猎
how
地
we
者
were。thinking the
猎
same
地者
thing.
并不是一个
Of
统一
course
阵
we
营，
were.
他们是由年谷、狼群、沙盗3个氏族组成的武装团体。猎地者中，有人把掠夺当成活下去的方式，也有人把混乱当作重塑秩序的机会。
Are we gonna have another
而在4号谷
Toluva?
地，你会很早记住一个名字——涅菲斯。 他并不是那种单靠蛮力的对
She's
手，
hot, so you
更
know
像
she's
是把
evil.
暴力组织起来的人。
Oh,
他
she
让
is
原本混
oh
乱的年
so
度氏族像一
evil.
支军队一样行动，在失
She's
序
even got a
中制造
tail.
方向。随着事态推进，你
I'd
会意识
die
到，
petting that.
哎，猎地者的这次行动并不是
He
偶
tried
然
Not the thing
也
that
就是
just
说
appeared.
在
I
四
meant
号
the
土地
lady's
已经
tail.
不是亲个怪啊，就
He
会
tried
源
to
源不
pat
断
her.
是有人在
Yeah,
借着
I'll
这个
die
混
for
乱
it.
来下一步更大的棋。
对的，对的，没错
You。want some
所
help?
以在4号土地，你要
dying
做
or
的
petting
事
the
实非
tail?
常清楚，一
Petting the
边战斗，
tail.
一边把
Sure.
基地重新运转起来，啊，
I'll see
清
what
理
I
侵
can
蚀
do.，
恢复供电，建立据点，而集成工业系统也会在这里
Bunny
真
head.
正的进入实战，让
Bunny
4号
head.
土地重新
There's
的
also
活过
looks
来。
like still some tower
但
defense
几乎同一
focus
时
there
间，
from what
文
we
明
just
环带的
saw.
多数地区也开始出现了异
Oh,
常
that
反
is
应
gonna。be so
看来
so
四号土地
much
发生的一
fun.
切并不是孤立事件。
最先捕捉到这些变化的是红山科学院，啊，随着你的深入调查，你将继续踏上前往红山的旅程，进入武林地区，在那里，你会第一次近距离接触到红山的科技文化，以及他们应对侵蚀与灾害的独特方式。
公测版本里，大家能够体验到红山的前2个地图，先对这片区域有个直观了解。但是这只是旅程的前几站，而深层的冲突、更远的选择以及更广阔的塔维尔仍在前方等待着你，管理员。
Oh, here we go.
Ah, here we go.
Haven't we met
Leviathan.
already? Doesn't matter. You'll remember me by this sword and flame.
Formerly
Here's
Thirder.
that twilight. Burn! Hey, jump!
With a big ass sword, just like Surtur always has. Oh, hey, look.
Hi, Endman. We meet again. Just call me Yvonne. It's been
Yvonne,
a very
not
long
Yvonne.
time since I last went out. Pleasure doing business together. Feel the chill.
Is she gonna be a gremlin?
Hi.
Oh, she is already a problem. I love her. Gilberta, formerly Angelina.
Hi there. You have the rosy scent of beautiful memories, like an incomplete letter destined for a special place.
Bookkeeping
I
her
wonder
job
where
as
that
a
might be.
messenger, it seems.
Yeah, she brings messages of death by the looks of it, and lasers.
And still control over gravity. Interesting.
Anti-gravity.
看到这里，我在想啊，那他塔维尔想继续往前走，好像确实不太可能只靠管理员一个人啊。那接下来是不是也请2位老师给大家聊一聊我们一起作战的这些干员呢？
是的，无论是正面迎敌，还是推进无人区的建设，这趟旅程呢都需要可靠的同伴。
而中末地工业最宝贵的，也正是这些一直与你同行、一起作战的干员，比如刚才画面里出现的莱万汀、吉尔佩塔，还有伊冯。
那接下来我们就配合一些实战画面，带管理员认识一下这几位
Alright,
得力干
actual
员。
combat footage.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Okay, now this is just Helldivers. What are we doing here? Helldivers, but anime.
Ah, this is the wish system.
首先，
First up is Levitain. She
Levitain.
prefers doing things her way, makes decisive calls, and strikes without mercy. Despite her fragmented memories, Levitain joined Endfield Industries as an operator directly led by the Endmen and fights at the
Okay,
very front.
Galbrenna,
She's a
I
striker
see you.
that focuses on dealing group damage. Her combat tempo is very straightforward. Keep attacking, creating heat inflictions, and igniting the battlefield. Levitain's basic attack has up to 5 sequences. Each hit deals heat damage.
So that's what the
Successful
element's
finisher
called.
on an enemy deals massive heat damage and recovers
Interesting.
skill points for faster skill casting.
I don't actually often hear heat be
Her battle
used for
skill,
the fire
Smoldering Fire,
element.
summons a magma fragment to attack
Usually
the enemy.
it's
At maximum
heat
stacks
or
of melting
pyro.
Flame, Levitain's battle
I mean,
skill
I just
deals
hear-
a
Or not
huge
heat or
slash
fire or
plus
pyro.
I was gonna
combusted
say.
enemies, further spiking
I don't
the
hear it
damage
often.
output.
Meanwhile, Novalee. Oh, I
Making
hear
an
it quite
enemy
often.
combusted or corroded triggers
Sorry,
her combo
got the
skill.
universes mixed up.
Just a
This
tad.
skill causes fire to erupt from the feet of all applicable enemies, dealing tons of AoE
Burn.
damage to enemies. It's great for clearing up groups of enemies.
By the looks of it, yeah.
Casting the ultimate Twilight lets Levitain summon the Sviga Livy.
Vega Livy.
making her attacks much stronger. While the ultimate is active, Levitain can keep performing basic attacks to dominate the enemy.
Dominate. She can dominate
Once
me.
combat begins, cast Anto on
I'm
Akakuri's
sure
battle
many people
skills
would
to
love
apply heat infliction on this
her
large
too.
group of enemies. Right after
Also,
that,
you get
let's control
4
Levitain
squad
to
mates per
attack
by the
enemy
looks of
and
it.
absorb their heat inflictions to build up
As
her
far as I
melting
know,
flame
yes.
stacks. We then cast Wolfguard's ultimate to apply combustion, then trigger Levitain's combo skill to deal plenty of damage. Next, quickly reposition Levitain and cast her battle skill at max melting
So
flame
by the looks
stacks
of it,
to
you
deal
have
tons of
one.
damage.
You
Finally,
have one
cast her ultimate to
playable,
greatly
and then
strengthen her
3 in
basic
the back.
attacks, clear out the enemies,
Or
then
just like,
follow up
just
with an
one you
enhanced
play
battle
as. I
skill
wonder
for
if there is a
perfect
way to switch
victory.
between them.
I think it's more of a matter of playstyle, from what I remember.
Well, yeah, I just like it doesn't tell us there if like
Next up is
we can
Gilberta.
switch,
As a messenger,
like
Gilberta
switch in
delivers
combat,
mail and intel
or if you
across
choose what
various
character you
bases
play
and
as at
outposts.
the, like before the
She
mission.
often travels along the fringes of the civilization band in the frontier. To Gilberta, delivery is more than a mission. It's a way to rebuild connections, and she's proud of her duties.
How many
In
head pats do
combat,
you think she gets
Gilberta
per
is a
day?
supporter with both arts and physical abilities.
In both Arknights
Enemies
and
affected by
Endfield,
arts
probably all of
reactions can
them.
be easily
That's good.
crowd controlled by Gilberta. Her skills also
See, look at
apply
that.
crowd
How could you
control
not head
effects to
pat?
enemies in a large area. Gilberta performs ranged attacks that deal nature damage to enemies.
Nature damage,
Performing
okay.
a finisher on the enemy recovers Gilberta's skill points to ready her skill casting. After casting her battle skill, Arcane Staff, Gravity Mode, Gilberta enters a channeling state. The skill will keep pulling in enemies and deal damage to them. The end
I
of
love
channeling also
vortexes.
sets off an explosion that applies
Vortexes
nature
are good.
infliction and can be used to synergize with
The
other
Vortex
skills.
is a great time.
Applying any arts reaction on the enemy triggers Gilberta's combo skill, Arcane Staff Matrix Displacement. With a quick casting move, Gilberta generates a gravity pull that traps enemies and lifts them. This can disrupt a group of enemies. Her ultimate, Arcane Staff Gravity Field, creates an anomalous gravity field at the targeted area. Enemies in the area become
They're
slowed
just-
and take more
they're
arts
just
damage.
stuck.
This is an area skill with crowd control and damage buffs. When
Would you
battle
like to go
begins, have
flying?
Gilberta perform basic attacks. Just
not
before
really.
her final
I'm
strike,
scared.
cast Perlica's battle skill to apply electric infliction. Then cast Gilberta's battle skill to pull in nearby enemies. The enemies are now corroded. Cast her combo skill immediately to lift all enemies within the area of effect. Finally, cast her ultimate to create the anomalous gravity field. Affected enemies will move much slower and take a lot more arts damage. Finally, unleash
Yeah,
more
that's a lot
attacks
more
on
arts
them to
damage.
achieve an easy win.
That was
The
a
last
lot
operator is
of
Yvonne.
damage.
This engineer is a bag of surprises and wild theories. She is currently in
And
charge
chaos.
of researching the ether and blight-related machines. People are often astonished at her quirky and outright fantastic ideas.
Ah,
Yvonne
she has
looks
the
like a
tism,
laid-back
got it.
rebel, but nobody would ever doubt her decisions and
Right?
creativity in her fields of expertise. Yvonne's combat
Perhaps.
style is straightforward too.
She's got a
She
flip
is a
phone.
striker skilled at solidifying enemies. Her battle and combo
Solidifying was
skills can quickly
capitalized,
apply
okay.
solidification and give her ultimate energy. Once she casts her ultimate, she becomes the ultimate single target damage dealer. Yvonne's basic
Fascinating.
attacks deal cryo damage to enemies.
Cryo.
Her
Okay.
finisher attacks
We got a
also
cryo
restore
in
skill
Arknights
points.
Endfield
Her
before we got
battle
another
skill,
one in
Urger
Wuthering
Bomb
Waves.
Beta throws a freezing bomb. When hitting
Sad,
the
isn't
enemy,
it?
the bomb consumes
Well,
cryo
that's
and
just how
nature
good
inflictions
Carlotta
from the
Centimeter
enemy.
is.
Forcibly applies solidification, dealing
Thank you,
extra damage
Centimeter.
based on
Thank
the
you,
number of
Centimeter.
stacks consumed. Having the controlled operator performing a final strike on a solidified enemy triggers Yvonne's combo skill, Flash Freezer Epsilon 37. The bot Frosty Bitey will deal continuous cryo damage next to enemies while
You
pulling
want a Frosty
them in.
Bitey?
When its time is up, the bot
I want a
self-detonates and
Blizzard.
applies solidification.
I could go for an
Honestly,
Oreo Blizzard.
Yvonne's ultimate
I'd have to hop
cryo-blasting
universes
pistolier
for that,
deploys
but
the support bot Tinkerbella.
I am in
also
the right
becomes a
universe for
controlled
once, so
operator. During the ultimate,
perhaps
Yvonne's
tomorrow.
basic
Look at her
attack will
go!
keep getting stronger. At max stacks, her attacks will deal way more damage. The final attack of the ultimate also consumes the enemy's solidification to deal massive damage.
I wonder how many bullets were fired.
oh, so many people are going to love
Let's start by
her.
attacking the enemy with Yvonne and wait for an opening. This is it. Once the enemy starts using the flamethrower, have Snowshine retaliate and apply cryo infliction. Then have Yvonne solidify the enemy. and perform a final strike to trigger the combo skills of multiple operators.
That was a
You want a
futuristic
nice
one.
whale?
After casting powerful attacks and skills, cast Yvonne's ultimate and shred the enemy.
Whale.
The final attack
Whale,
of the ultimate will consume
whale.
the enemy's solidification
Well,
to deal
just
massive
one whale,
damage.
but
Attack
Whale,
again
then.
to
The point
secure the
remains.
perfect win.
The battle has ended. Let's take a break while we still can.
We reference player feedback on various operators during beta test 2, and applied a round of improvements and adjustments to operators.
Which neither of us got to play
As
those.
your journey continues,
Unfortunately, I did not get in. I was
styles
very
and
sad
combat
about it.
roles.
Well, they
But
can't
as
stop you
gain
from
more
getting into
operators and
the,
face
you know,
more
the games
complex
during
battles,
when it
team
releases.
setup might become quite challenging.
Quite a problem for them, isn't
To
it?
cater to
Yep.
this issue, we have the Game Tools feature.
Game tools.
Open the in-game protosync to use it. Game tools include team setups and combat theory crafting, shared by other admins to help you quickly build a combat team that suits your style.
Always good to
This
have
is like
that.
a guide. We can use it, try things out, and gradually arrive at a combat style we like. As you progress, enemies and combat
do
mechanics will become
really
more
love when
complex.
games do
Game
something
tools
like
will give you
this.
Oh, yeah,
confidence
that's
in
always
testing
nice.
things out.
But also, hearing game
They
tools like that.
are the sparks scattered upon Talos 2. Beneath the endless sky.
Ah,
Across the boundless plains.
Fish.
In the depths of night. They keep watch over the promise made to you. When the fated day comes and the darkness descends once more, they shall rise to the summons. To stake all they are upon a glimpse of hope.
ah.
He's so unserious, and I love it.
Meanwhile, him.
At last, sparks burst into flame, for you to set ablaze the dawn.
I think those are our 6-star operators that we're gonna get to choose from at launch.
Quite possibly.
Because one of them is the supposed free one that we're getting. And I remember
Also, that
We
the
went
guy
through
at
beta
front,
test 2 admin feedback,
he was a 6-star
as
I
well as
saw.
issues we encountered during internal testing.
yeah.
Up
So that's
next
probably our
is an
first crop of
introduction
6
to key
stars.
adjustments we've made for the official release.
Good to know that they had. Good to know
The
that there's a
first part are
twink.
visual effects and
Right.
overall performance. We've optimized a number of story
There
cutscenes,
always has to be a
map
twink.
exploration camera angles, and various visual
Hopefully
effects.
he's-
how else
These
would she
include a
just
few
be,
changes that look small,
destroy
but
that
affected
twink?
immersion.
I want that twink obliterated.
For example, walking on snow during
understand.
the prologue and environment wetness
Let's
effects,
go.
puddles, flowing water feedback.
Just
Be
wet
more
the ground
obvious.
like I'm wet. What?
When you look outside Dijiang, the atmospheric clouds of the planet are also more layered and distinct. Quite a few special effects received
Oh,
their
that is
overhaul.
absolutely gorgeous.
Sound conveyance and audio effects have been adjusted. Ambient feedback is a lot clearer. The sounds of the footsteps can probably let you
That's
know
a
who's
chair.
next to you.
隔壁的干员是谁了。
Some narrative cutscenes got fixed as well. For example, dialogue segments and operator story will no longer be disrupted by memo beacons and other facilities. A few cutscenes in Valley 4 and Wu Ling have received improvements too.
Oh, okay. So it's not
Another key
it's not like
optimization is
it's not
camera
just like an
angle.
in-game cutscene now
Now,
where things
a
are
few
still happening
environment
in real
objects that
time.
might block the camera
It's a bit
have
more
been made
isolated to
semi-transparent.
keep immersion, I guess. Speaking of
When
immersion,
moving in these places, you'll no
I
longer get
love
frequent
this,
changes to
honestly.
camera zoom,
Can every game do
making
this?
map exploration more
add the
comfortable.
whacking inflatable arm flailing tube men, I agree.
The fix will greatly reduce
Thank you for
visual
understanding what
stress during
exactly what I
exploring.
meant.
You can now enjoy
We
the
need
world
more
and read
whimsy in
maps
our
at
lives.
your leisure.
You hear that, Twitter?
Next, let's talk about combat optimizations. This time, we have two key adjustments.
第一个呢是大
Firstly, most basic skills and combo skills no longer reset the basic attack sequence.
Ooh.
We think this is quite an important change. Secondly, we've enhanced on-screen visual feedback effects when the controlled operator gets hit, making them look more obvious. These adjustments will make combo skills a lot smoother.
Oh, that's a good feel,
More
especially that
obvious hit
second
feedback
one.
also helps endmins react to situations. Battle will be more enjoyable overall.
You know, that's what we
Now,
love to
let's
see.
talk about the early game progress. We've changed authority level requirements for some main missions and optimized a few early game experiences in Valley 4. We also enhanced guides for a number of interactables in the world. Gameplay related to storage crates will get more obvious
the official
tips.
release has a bit more
I
glow
found that
to
those
it.
long-ear bunnies that lead you to hidden stash or
Oh,
given
those are
special effects,
adorable.
they are a lot easier to spot now.
They are, and them being
Mm.
easier to
We've
spot's good,
added the
especially
weekly
because of how
routine
colorful the
activity
game
for the
is.
official release.
Weekly
This activity
routine,
refreshes
let's go!
every week. Rewards include progression materials and the headhunting currency Ouroboros.
Or a barrel.
Weekly routine is a consistent source for obtaining arsenal
Excellent.
tickets
Another
for free.
thing for me to
This is
confuse
an
with
all-new
Originium.
source of rewards, especially
Yeah,
for Ouroboros.
but also just in general, having a
Just
weekly
as the
thing
name
to
suggests,
keep track of is nice.
Weekly routine tasks are updated every week.
Well, you have another thing to do
The
on your
routines will
weekly,
also get new tasks
weekly
that
gotcha stuff,
reflect
yeah.
new releases. Even if some gameplay elements do not interest you as much, you can always opt to complete other tasks for maximum weekly routine rewards. There are a lot of
Variety's good.
gameplay systems. They're
Excellent.
all fun, but people might not be good at all of them. But now, missing certain
Skill issue,
tasks
skill issue,
won't
skill
prevent you
issue.
from maxing out your weekly rewards.
That's
We
what they're
also have
saying.
many
Honestly-
optimizations to character progression. The overall
I do want to pause
Honestly.
so we can take a look at this. Go ahead.
Yeah. Honestly, skill issue. Skill issue.
So lowered material raid difficulty. Okay, so the just faster clears for progression materials. Increased early game progression materials. Increased
sense.
progression gatherables. Adjusted operator and weapon level caps. Lowered from level 99 to 90. I mean, to be fair, having the extra 9 levels doesn't really do much, all things considered. Level 90 is fine. Weathering Waves has that as their level cap. I can't speak. Don't mind me just choking on my own cringe.
Would you like to take a second take?
No.
That's my thought.
And then lowered enemy levels at trial difficulty and trial difficulty at exploration level 7. So a little bit easier for that specific portion of the game. Okay.
Interesting.
Of course, it does say Novalee's covering it a bit, but you know she has to be somewhere. The content shown here is for reference only and may differ from the actual game, so there may still be a few more changes by the time this goes live.
But this will probably be pretty accurate.
Yeah, for the most part, this is gonna more than likely remain the same.
overall progression experience has been improved. We lowered the difficulty for material gathering dungeons. The enemies now can be defeated quickly. Early progression materials have been increased. Endmins can now buy a lot more things with stock bills. The adventure manual and regional development level ups now give more progression materials to make early progression easier for our endmins. We also lowered operator and weapon level caps, optimized operator and weapon leveling costs, and reduced enemy levels for high exploration levels and a few energy alluvium sites. World exploration and material dungeons will both be easier. You can farm materials more quickly to invest in the teams you like.
Which, you know, for
The next
Novalee will always
optimization to
include
talk about
Baja.
is gear artificing.
I
We
do
added a
love
guarantee to
Ardelia.
improve the overall UI display. Artificing progress is now directly displayed to give you an idea of how much resources you need. Changes have been made to storage crates you discover during exploration. To keep it short, crates now give more Ouroboros.
Excellent.
Watchalong really likes his crates.
是的，是的。其实我们
It's a very simple idea, actually. We just want our endmins to have fun with early game and make map exploration a good source for headhunting currency.
As always,
招募的资源。
对，
considering
We've introduced
exploration
fun
is going to
crates
be a
into
big thing.
surprise crates.
惊喜
They
Yeah,
give you
honestly, as it
150
should.
oro barrels when opened.
150千金鱼。
That's very motivating for an explorer.
去多走2步，万一被我碰到了。
One may just be hiding around the corner. We want to encourage our endmins to explore and find these surprises. For hardware performance, endmins playing on PC will get the 120 FPS option.
Alright.
NVIDIA DLSS Super Resolution and frame generation technology are also supported. Frame generation will give our endmins even more frames per second for that ultra-smooth graphics.
I need a new computer soon.
We're also adding experience enhancements for endmins who spend long hours in the game. Ray tracing has been added to a number of scenes in certain iOS devices. Controller mode for mobile devices has been added too,
Oh,
giving another option to
Oh.
endmins who seek better controls and immersion.
Wonderful.
同时呢，
The controller experience has been greatly optimized for various platforms.
哦，确实啊，这
Some endmins have to use their PC when they want to play with a controller. With mobile controller support, overall experience for mobile gameplay is improved.
移动端的体验会提升。
This is especially helpful when you need to reposition your operators or quickly react to combat situations. Actual buttons feel more intuitive than virtual ones. You can
Yes.
now explore Talos 2 whenever, wherever, and however you want.
that's really
I
good.
can't wait for the official release. We just introduced a number of key optimizations for the official
优
release.
化调整。其实啊，
There are plenty more changes that we can't elaborate given our limited time.
但我们也
We'll convey them to our endmins with our DevCom.
研发通讯和管理员们交流。
We hope these changes will make our endmins gameplay more enjoyable. Feedback from our endmins on headhunting is also very important to us. The next section
Yeah,
will
the boss
focus on
system.
headhunting improvements for the official release.
群访机制与调整与优化。
Welcome to the stream,
In
Lily.
Endfield, our banners are divided into headhunting for operators and arsenal issue for weapons. These two systems are distinctive by design. Need operators? Go to headhunting. Need more weapons? Go to the arsenal exchange.
非常清晰。
Headhunting permits or other special permits acquired from progressing through the game, missions, or purchases can be used in 3 types of banners:
来参与
New Horizons headhunting, basic headhunting, and chartered headhunting. A number of high rarity operators will
New
appear in
Horizon
chartered
sounds like the
headhunting.
newbie one.
Let's start with New Horizons headhunting. For this
Yep.
Okay, yep. These are all of our 6 stars. So, New Horizons guarantees a 6-star on completion. Get a bonus New Horizons weapon supply to acquire 1 6-star weapon of choice.
Oh, lovely. So we have Pogranichik, Nifeng, Ember, Last Right, and of course, last but not least, Ardelia.
Yeah. This is Arknights Endfield. We're watching the special program, Lily. The game will be releasing on our end January 21st at 5 p.m. I will be streaming it, of course, and Novalee here will either Novalee or someone else will be here with me. Friends in friends who understand some of the Arknights history and whatnot. So it just says it guarantees a 6-star operator, so either Free Ardelia is somewhere else, or this is what they meant.
Usually with a beginning like this is probably similar to Wuthering Waves or I think didn't Zenless Zone Zero do something like this as well?
I
You get a
mean,
6-star, not a 6-star, an S rank to start off with.
I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, like, this
I
is
can't remember that far
this
back,
is
honestly.
the beginner banner is the main thing. So
Yeah, I think this is more like how Wuthering Waves did theirs.
yeah, Wuthering Waves and Star Rail, where you just get a guaranteed one after a certain amount of pulls. I mean, and then when you do, it ends.
I have to hope that I get my lovely little sheep girl.
I mean, if I get the twink, I will obliterate him. Not
I mean,
in that way.
There is something to be said that some people do re-roll accounts, so
No, I'm not doing that. I stick with what I get. I mean, realistically, all of them do look pretty cool, and they all have very striking designs. You know, Pogranichik and Ember. Chnik. and Ember are like the ones that closely look similar, but that's just because they both use black and red. But Ember's hair being, that striking vivid red, Granichnik's is more of a blood red with shock white hair, basically, with black tips and whatnot. Li Fang, shades of green. Last Right, a ton of blue because her hair is everywhere. And then, of
Let's
course,
see.
Ardelia.
Granichik that's the Vanguard operator. Li Fang is a guard, so that's your standard attack. Vanguard is more of a first deployment.
Yeah, they're the ones that
Ember,
you put out early, I remember,
Yep.
from my little bit of time playing the original Arknights.
Ember is a defense operator, so
Yep.
they will be giving you a lot of support. Last Right looks to be what is the new symbol for arts. So this would be your magic damage.
I mean,
And
I love magic damage.
don't we all, honestly? And then Ardelia, that is the support icon. So in the original Arknights, her first version, the original, was a caster, an arts caster. Then she received a second version, which was a healer. Her design here is based more on the healer version. And I'm honestly interested to see how her kit plays out.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where everything goes to.
All right, shall
how
we
things shape.
continue?
Yes.
The required headhunting permits are acquired entirely through gameplay progression.
As it
Completing
usually
the New
should be.
Horizons headhunting banner also
I love how
gives
you're
you an
covering up
operator
Li
of the highest
Fang.
star level.
Yeah,
For basic
it's okay.
headhunting and chartered headhunting banners, Endmins are guaranteed to get an operator of the highest star level within 80 pulls. Also, for chartered headhunting,
Okay, let's go back there. So, in
Indeed.
basic headhunting and chartered headhunting, you guarantee a 6-star operator within 80 pulls. And in basic headhunting, perform a total of 300 to receive a bonus select designation. So this is just like Star Rail and ZZZ.
Wonderful.
Where after a certain amount of pulls, you will be guaranteed a choice of your preferred operator. So at the very least, you're going to get Ardelia no matter what.
It may take a little while, but my lovely little sheep girl will be coming home.
True. And then, of course, we go back in here. So chartered headhunting is the rate up banner. I'll go ahead and minimize my model here so everyone can see it. I'll go and stop you from being there as well. Guarantees a rate up operator within 120 attempts in chartered headhunting. Perform a total of 60 to receive a headhunting dossier. It will automatically convert into a special 10 permit for the next chartered headhunting banner when it begins. Okay, so you get investment back.
Oh. I love that. Honestly, they are I love how with each new gacha game that comes out, they make it slightly more generous and they're having
it's slightly more approachable and whatnot. Because you can't just release a standard gacha now. If you try to do that, then because Genshin, for the flack that it gets, really did help popularize it at least helped. I'm not saying it's the reason, so no one twist my words, please. It helped modernize gacha pulling systems and whatnot with pity and limits, to get hard pity 50/50s and whatnot. So ever since then, new gachas have done their own tweaks to make them more approachable and interesting, as well as just be like, hey, we're the new flavor, we're a bit more generous, and sometimes the generosity doesn't stick, but they try to do something that the next gacha then needs to one up in order to be more approachable to new players, because gachas have been mainstream for a while now.
So one of the things that Genshin also did was make it to where it didn't feel extortionary in order to get characters. A lot of the games beforehand, you had even Arknights itself pity was at 300 or higher.
And it
So if you
still
really
is to some extent, I've heard, but only
Correct.
what I've heard.
But for those kinds of games, you absolutely had to save up. I remember this is Arknights' first anniversary, I believe. It could have been the second, but I think it was the first anniversary. But first or second, there's a character named Neon, an amazing defense operator, and I had some 240 pulls ready to go, and I managed still not to get her on my main account. And I just didn't have the money at the time to invest. And because there was no pity, there was no reinvestment, there was no nothing. Those 240 pulls meant effectively nothing. And Genshin, for all the flack that it gets, as you've said, really brought things in. Pity carries over in most banners for games. You get to a certain point, and there's a mathematical point where you're more likely to get that 5-star or 6-star or S rank.
It's still gambling at the end of the day, you know. Don't
Absolutely.
don't twist it out of context, everyone. We all understand it's still gambling.
We're still gambling. This is still one of my biggest vices. I do love a little risk. Who would have guessed?
I
But
guess Novalee, loving gambling.
well, it is rather fun. But
I too like to
gamble
gamble
responsibly.
With the fate I too like to gamble with the fate of the universe at stake. I just bet planet Earth, and then if I lose, I just blow it up anyway. No one can call me a sore loser if they're dead.
Oh, Kira. But Genshin really did modernize the modern gacha pull system, and we do have to thank them for what we are enjoying nowadays.
Yeah, especially now with Enfield.
Absolutely. 60 for your 50-50? Amazing. We are living.
But to be
We
fair,
are thriving.
to be fair, now we know what it is, you know, for the standard banner, for the basic headhunting, well, it's within 80 attempts. We also don't know how much it's going to cost. Like, how much of the material is it going to translate into? Because, you know, for Star Rail and ZZZ and Genshin, it's 160. I know...
And these pulls might be significantly more expensive.
Yeah, and I know Destiny Rising, it was 180 for a pull. But it also had a lower pity ceiling.
And I think, honestly, I would be okay with that.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what that translates into. But again, even then, if you're participating in chartered headhunting, which is again, you know, the typical new character per patch, yada yada, doing 60 headhunting attempts to get a 10x permit for the next chartered headhunting, it means that like you can save, you know, you can still save for a banner that you care about, but you're not as punished. You know, for the record, you should never pity build, by the way. Just want to point that out. Never pity build. Stop being stupid. If you get the 5-star, that's your damn fault. Anyway, but if you do want to pull on a banner, maybe you get unlucky. You still get a little bit of investment back. You know, spending 60 pulls, you get a free 10 pull for the next one effectively. You know, that's not too bad. You know, all things considered, again, take it with a grain of salt. This isn't going to make anyone who was on the fence about gacha games suddenly sing a different tune or anything. But again, it's stuff like this that helps, and that innovation helps make it more, you know, friendly for people to get in, where they can then maybe be invested in the game and then spend money.
Basically. Shall we continue?
Yes.
Hunting. The rate-up operators of the current banner is guaranteed within 120 pulls.
Yeah, and see, like, you know, like I said there, you know, it's still 120 pulls to get the guarantee, but you know, it guarantees a rate up is the thing. So you are guaranteed for whatever characters are in the rate up. Now, if there's multiple, which there probably will be eventually, knowing Arknights, because, you know, like I said, I played a little bit of Arknights. Eventually, the banners are just kind of group characters together. So we're probably going to see that eventually, knowing Arknights, but they may do something different. But, you know, it's still guaranteed, you know, that it's not actual pity. It's that if there's not 50-50 in this case, it's X out of X, where X is, you know, however many characters in here. But it looks like for this first one, it's going to be one character. So we'll see.
Additionally, the rate-up operator of an ongoing chartered headhunting banner will also appear in the next 2 chartered headhunting banners after their own banner expires.
That is also nice.
Did you miss it this time? Well, maybe you will, if you lose the 50-50 on the next one, well, you might just get lucky.
Yeah, you know, you have multiple patches. Now, granted, the best opportunity is, you know, is going to be when the character releases. You know, chances are, because, you know, you're starting from the very beginning there. And this is also a little bit confusing as to showcase it, but regardless, they're going to be there for multiple banners, so you will have multiple chances, which is really nice.
Banner reruns will also appear in the future, so you can plan your pulls accordingly.
Yep.
After 60 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a headhunting dossier that auto-converts to a special 10 times permit for the next chartered headhunting banner. Don't forget to use it on time. The official release is also getting the urgent recruitment feature. After making 30 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a free 10 times pull for the current banner.
But it does
please
not
note that
count
this
towards
free 10 times
guarantee.
pull is not counted towards the guarantee. However, if you do get what you want with this free 10 times pull, the guarantee is not affected either.
If you get lucky, you get rewarded.
These free pulls are not counted towards the guarantee. Given the special occasion of our release celebration, we'll be opening 3 chartered headhunting banners in this order: Scars of the Forge, the Floaty Messenger, and Hues of Passion. And for these 3 chartered headhunting banners of the release celebration, operators from an upcoming banner might make a surprise appearance in an earlier banner too.
Oh.
For example, you'll have a chance to pull Gilberta and Yvonne during the Scars of the Forge banner.
Yeah, so okay, so that's what it was indeed
Now,
reading.
back to the Arsenal exchange we just mentioned. Headhunting not only gives you operators, but Arsenal tickets for getting weapons as well. There are many ways to get Arsenal tickets. In addition to headhunting, you can also get them from the credit store, weekly routine, and a number of bundle purchases. You can also get them from the Protocol Pass.
It sounds like the Battle
Unlike
Pass.
Beta Test 2, the official release also lets you convert Aura Geometries into Arsenal tickets. To get weapons, you can spend Arsenal tickets to perform an Arsenal issue that gives 10 weapons at once.
A 6-star weapon is guaranteed within 4 issues, and a rated weapon is guaranteed within 8 issues.
Interesting.
10th issue gives an extra arms offering crate, which lets you choose... I'm gonna go ahead and pull my model off the screen again for everyone else. And I'm gonna have to pull you off the screen. Goodbye, Novalee. Insert Kirby scream. 10th issue gives an extra arms offering crate, which lets you choose a non-rate-up 6-star weapon of the issue banner. 18th will give an extra rate-up weapon. After that, an arms offering and rate-up are given alternately every 8 issues onwards. Now, what do they mean within issues, though? That's the question. Because that doesn't sound like individual pulls. You know?
Yeah, does.
Arsenal tickets can also be used to directly purchase certain 5- or 6-star weapons.
That's good.
Some in-game features may also give you weapons. Arsenal issue also has a guarantee system. For every issue banner, a weapon of the highest star level is guaranteed in 4 issues. The rate-up weapon is guaranteed in 8 issues.
当期概率提升的武器，同时
We added something at the 10th issue,
的里程碑奖励，
which gives an arms offering crate that lets you get a non-rate-up weapon of choice.
叫做武库赠礼。
After that, every 8 issues gives you a rate-up weapon or an arms offering crate in rotation.
交替发放。
Every investment will be worth its while.
Which you
We
always
also
love
went
to
over
hear.
Endman's beta test 2 feedback and
Indeed.
extended the duration of the Arsenal issue banners. And for the official release, these issue banners will be available in the
Graffiti
following
issue.
order: Smelting Forge issue, Express Delivery issue, and Graffiti issue. Now, let's briefly talk about the Protocol Pass. The Protocol Pass is a milestone system based on daily
okay.
gameplay and progression.
Never mind, I take it back.
In addition to the basic supply and the paid protocol customized tiers, you can also spend Origeometries to unlock the Originium supply tier that also rewards you with Origeometries. For the official release, we
simple
improved
Origeometry.
Protocol Pass rewards of various tiers.
在继续往下之前啊，我们也想说句实话，这段时间准备公测，我们真的很紧张。
我感觉也绷不住了。
是的，一方面呢，是因为周末地终于要和大家见面了；那另一方面，我们其实也
Look at
总
the
是在
bunny.
想，我们还能为管理员的启程到底多做点
Beanwee.
什么？
Do you like
所以
beanwees?
趁今天这个机
Beanweeds
会
are
啊
great.，
我们也想亲手为大家准备一些礼物，也算是我们的一点心意了。
哦，那你要说这个，
Okay.
你看我发现什么了？哎，
Oh,
给大家
delightful.
看一下啊。
Okay.
看到这两个圆盘，
哇
I love
这
stupid
个
bits
完
like
全就
this.
是熟悉的手感，熟悉的味道。哇
对，看到这个轮盘的时候，我相信老玩家的 DNA 都已经动了啊！我也想要这个，说实话。
看来今天有机会延续一下咱们的手气了啊。那可以看一下，简单咱们介绍一下规则吧。
Please land on
我们的
those
积分
red
多久都会
rocks.
通过这两个圆盘。
Please, I'm begging you,
首先
land on the
我们
red
会请老师
rocks.
转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励类型，上面有很多实用道具啊，这个千金玉、折金票、做张记录都是我想要的东西啊。然后我们会请海猫老师来再转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励倍
Decide the
数。
reward
这个规则大
multiplier.
家应该也都了解了啊。我们就先请阮老师。
哦，让我先来。
Red rocks times 5, please.
来了。
哦，看一看我们成功的第一步，加油啊，阮老师！
这音
Hey,
票
creds.
也不是不行吧？
I mean, it's things that we
也
need.
不是不行吧？
没关系，阮老师，我们要相信。
我们要相信海猫。
对，这个 RA 无论怎么转，我相信老玩家的眼中，在我的这个转盘上只有一种选择，是吧？就是大家都知道。
Gee, I wonder what
在当中的
everyone
话
wants
这
on
个
the
转盘
roulette.
有个规则怪谈，就是当转盘没有被观测的时候，它是有多种状态的叠加态的。但是当转盘出现在节目现场的时候，它的
He
结果
knows
很
the
有可能是
rule.
公开
I
的。
love that
我来就是为
so,
了看这个
so,
是不是
so
真的。海猫老师
much.
来给大家展示一点功夫吧。
Gotta love when
开
everyone's
始
in on it, even the developers, and you know.
Oh.
Come
Oh
on.
no.
你的转盘不好熟啊！
此
Boo.
时此刻，
恰如
彼时彼刻，
好吧，那么我佩服了，好功夫啊，一下就赚到了O呢。那么非常感谢我们两位老师，也恭喜我们的管理员了。这次O呢，可以直接包括
Thank you,
500
Quantum
6千张
Physics.
折机票、30张初期作战记录、30个武器检查单元、5个协议扔出、5个
Alright,
协议
we
圆
still
盘，
get the
大
ore
家不要忘
barrels
记通
at
过
the
最
very
后拿领
least.
取哦。
Indeed.
And then the reward redemption code. So
Return of all. That's what I thought that meant.
okay, yeah.
That was
Was it referencing this?
it was referencing another live stream in the past. I would have to go back. It's a very, very faint memory, but there's another time where they did a roulette and it landed on all, and it was a very big deal.
Okay. Nice. Nice. So yeah, these are going to be the rewards that we get then. Just remember, everyone, this is why I'm also keeping a pause here in case anyone sees it from this. Once it releases, remember to go to settings, platform and account, exchange code, and put in return of all. Go ahead and get all these rewards.
And then return.
Yes.
Attention, please. System check. Enfield is waiting on the
Oh,
icon.
let's go.
The legend.
I'm a
They're
bit
getting
scared.
closer and lovelier. Unspeakable menace. Underneath. Dispatch phase now revealed. Supply stage stock renewed, and it gets real. What is the deal? Still kept concealed. Oh, long-eared beast. Oh no, my long-eared beast. Anchor drop from above. Anomaly. Homeland is crushed. Crisis changing, crisis waiting, angels are waking up, let's face it. Integrated industry, production line set.
Should I be afraid? I feel like I should be afraid.
I think you should be excited, honestly.
Save us all the labor, supplies piling skyscraper. Next stage, unlock system maker, proceed as shown.
I mean, gotta give them credit on the lyrics.
Oh no, this is wonderful, honestly.
Garbage truck, now take the ride, feel the drive, and I'm ready to go. I run free like the wind, just as free like the wind.
Oh, that
Okay,
was
here we go.
stupid, and I loved every
除了跟
second.
随主线剧情推进等级和内容之外呢，我们在地图设计中也埋入了大量可以玩的细节。以公测版本开放的50前2张地图为例，它被划分成了多个风格各异的区域。管理员呢，既可以跟随支线任务前进，也可以完全按照自己的节奏自由探索。那接下来就一起随我们去看看吧。
Let's go on a
往前走走
tour.
看。
It's the
旁边有个
female
光点
playable
不行不
character.
行，这
We
个必须
win.
要摸一下，我不摸不舒服。
确实
Oh,
白
they
捡的
love
哦，那我
the
们接着
female
往前走再看看。
characters.
As they should.
哦，这就是50乘
Oh, hey,
4K 的效
look,
果吗？我还真的是第一
companion.
次看呀！
太漂亮了。
哇，
Is
真的有
that
点震撼。
Very
I do not
striking.
remember.
第一雄关。
Oh,
确
absolutely.
实
I do
真的
not
还非常
remember
的
what
细节。不行不行，
character is called in this game, but that is
Panda.
走进去。
走走走。
indeed the character, the dragon-tailed character there.
哦，电梯。
In
不错
the original Arknights was Chen.
哦，
果然是体育生啊，体质就是好。
前面有
And it
个
does
协
look
同
like that you
点
can bring your
我们还需要
operators
解开一下，
with
以
you
后
during these
我们也要再回来
exploration
的。
areas too.
哎，这是我们的一个传送点。哎，解锁了之后，后面就可以更方便的过来了。
好
I
东
do
西
love teleporting.
最后呢，
Teleport
这里再
A simple
yeah.
joy, really.
这难道是
Yeah, well, how about this?
传说中的新能源主法？
带博主法。
刚竣工啊，抓工啊，这是什么？
这个给大家展示一下我的神秘大工程。
And then yeah, you build in real time, and you get to. Okay, this is really cool.
哦，这我们游戏里面非常有特色的一个滑索，可以
我最
看东西。
喜欢这个。
那通过建设不同的滑索，
Oh.
管理员们可
You
以
can set
自己
these
这
up
这个地图
to
之
zip
间
your way across
大
the
大
map.
提升这个跑路效率，而且这个滑索的
So you
的
can.
建造
So
位置
it's
是
basically a
大家可以
quick
自定义
travel
的
system,
对
like
而且
actual
我
quick
特意把它
travel.
放在了我特别喜欢的一个东西旁边，就是这个天使装阵列。哇，近看
That's-
我觉得它真的非常有气势。
Honestly, I'm
既有
speechless.
功能性又有观赏性。
那肯定必须
前有绝景啊。
那这么好的滑索，你打了
Who
多
up
久？
arcing their Enfield?
这个事
Me and
儿不能细
Novalee.
问，但是我跟你说2个小时。
剑锁一起
Hello
一直
there.
走到一只手。
Raven.
啊，这个前面有个小机器人拼图啊。
If anyone remember, if you want to catch, you can always catch the VOD after this if you want to see the full details. This will also be up on
而
my
且这里
YouTube
专门停
channel
在了一个我觉得
if
水
you want
的
to
路
watch
区
it
上
there.
很
If
舒服。
for any of the parts that you've missed so far, what we just witnessed was a zipline system that you can set up.
那我们刚刚领了个任务啊，告诉说我们这个下面的水塘里面藏了好东西啊。
下面
Fish,
好像真的有东西在发光，也看见。
fish,
哦对
fish,
是是有
fish,
东西。
fish. Oh, okay, we're
直接下
actually
去
going
会
into
会
water.
不行不行不行不行不行不行不行！
Fish, 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 fish,
Looks like
fish.
he can't swim.
记得啊，
赶紧看看。
那聪明的管理员一定想到了，需要用我们的集成工业系统。
哦，整个水泵。
对，我们
Oh,
要先把这
not
个水
fish.
池给
We're
冲
just
干
gonna drain the
水
water.
泵刚好我包里带了啊。
You ever just bring up? You ever just bring up a
整个水
water
泵
pump?
哦水泵出来之后呢，我们得把水运到一个
I've
地
done
方。
it
所以
once
这
or
里
twice,
必须
honestly.
Oh,
要
this is
拉一条
really
管道
cool.
出来
Yeah, no, they're
这个
really
接到我们的别的系统里面。
They're
这样
really
还不行，还
emphasizing
不行，还
this.
不行，我们必须再给它上电。那水
And
泵
then you have
不
to
是要
give it
电的嘛，
power
对不对？
too. Oh my
好
god.
大公告。
哦，大公告
对
题。哦，大家看看这个水管里面是不是出来水了？
哦，对
对，对，源源不断呀。
哦，
This is genuinely insane.
哦，等一会儿就可以了。我们先等一会儿呗，
没问题
要不先玩点别的，先转一下吧。好吧。
啊。
哦
A few moments later，
A
已
few
经过了一
moments
阵子了啊，
later,
这个该回来
A
看看了。
few
这个水池在内
moments
应该是
later.
you're gonna get so autistic over the base building. Oh, I feel the
还
same.
没动啊，什么？
Oh, you don't even
自
know.
然是这个
什么东西啊？
水池有4万的，
40,000
一
waters.
台水泵怎么够呢？
这个完全抽不动呀，这咋整？
超级
The fact that that's real time. Oh, they really just said, what if we make Arknights more
哎
autistic?
呀，
And that's a compliment.
Honestly, that speaks to
原来是这么
me.
解决问题的。
当然，这个
拉满拉满
不然怎么太容易拿到就被人保障？
If it's too easy, people will say
咱们
things.
这真的不算是
They're goddamn right.
环境嘛，大哥。
Shut your goddamn mouths and play the game, you cowards.
有道理啊。
你还可以把精致过的比较。
Won't they get mad at us for wrecking the environment? Oh, don't worry. We'll pump it back in later.
可以可以。
You keep sneezing as you think about base building, understandable.
这个地方好大的野外啊！这个里面，哎，等一下。
Is it behind the waterfall? Is there something behind the waterfall?
装置代表着前面需要攻击。
摸了。
It's behind the waterfall! We did it finally!
哦，太神奇了！这不是我们的原矿吗？
Be very careful when attacking the Originium ore. Be careful not to get
对不起了，
infected.
安排一波。
We've
OK，
been
先
infected.
管理员用一个重击，然后小陈赶紧补上一个技能。这个时候我们稍微
One of my favorite Star Set songs, by the
摸
way.
他一下 ，OK。
I'm saying that for
管理
other
员一
people.
个大招，然后能让他掉很多血。哦，两个东西来，赶紧闪
Did they keep her name as Chen, or did they just reference her old name?
不
I'd
行
have
不
to
行不行，
check.
他们现在这个东西
'Cause I'm fairly certain they
有点
didn't.
太猛。OK， 刚好现在碰住他。哦，还好。
先控好
OK 赶紧 OK， 刚好这个时候触发了个均位连线技
Oh，yeah, as you can also see, Lilith, there's a playable panda.
我们使用它的连线技，然后顺便触发均位大招的一个效果。
Oh, and by the way,
他在这个状态有点控不住。
it is almost certain that the female MC is going to be the quote canon
太
MC.
帅了这下！
然后小陈一个技能上来，
Arknights loves their
我们先把这只解
women.
决了，那只等一下再管它。
To be fair, who
小陈
wouldn't
这个大
love
招
women?
先把
Also,
这只
them
解决
legs.
OK， 最后只剩一只了。
Also, they said
这个
Chen.
手到擒
They
来
did
啊
say Chen.
流
Yeah,
畅啊，哥。
这个操作
I'm
还行吧
curious.
还行吧。
So either Chen is still the canon name, quote unquote, or this is the name that they're using as a placeholder.
我管理员一个技能收掉。
Possibly.
这套配对我学会了。
I wouldn't be surprised if they're
这
just
一套
outright
属于
saying
是
Chen
我用的
though.
比较顺手的物理
That's
队，还可以的。
that's the canon
I
name.
mean, old habits die hard, quite honestly.
Oh, hey, look.
抽干了吧，大力出奇迹。
差不多了。你看，哦，看这里面
Oh,
真
look at
的
that.
水好像真
Explore
的全
hidden
部收干了
areas, yeah.
哦，我害怕，我们在往下看的时候，不会有人把我们踹下去吧？
没事，我不会踹你的。
Also, listen, no offense to men. Whenever I see a playable male character in a gacha game, I always get excited, but also,
这个是我
how
们
can
游
you
戏里面
not
一个
love women?
可以用射流无人机交互的一个玩意儿。
No, it is Chen.
哦，是我们
Chen
新解锁
Xiaoniu.
的一个
Yeah,
互
there
动
you
道
go.
具。
继续清一清。
Okay, so they basically didn't change her name.
I mean, I feel like they had no
都
reason
给
to
慢慢
not,
玩。
or they had no reason to change her name.
I mean,
Or I guess their
Ayala.
name, I guess their name, if, you know,
快跑
Chen ends up like being gender neutral in that case.
啊，这不行啊，这个 总不会是我操作问题吧？这个总不会说操作问题
It
吧？
can't
No,
be
but
my
it's
skill
me.
issue.
应该不用吧
Sorry, go ahead and say that again.
我们游戏其实
they use
还有一
she.
个办法能解决这个
Oh,
问题。
okay. Well, to be fair, they are playing as the female character, so that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm looking at the
哦，我看到了好多塔呀。
哦，
Arknight, the Enfield operator page.
Oh, is this
On the official
specifically
website?
only?
Yes. It does reference Chen Chiyu as she.
Okay, but
哦，
好高的伤害。
完全不需要管理员出手啊。
对啊，
having trouble with the fight? Spawn turrets.
这个就是我们周末地的百玩跨
It's like the tower defense never left.
这才是
Instant win by technology.
还真是。
Place and forget, they called
惬
it.
意的走开。
The, the Endfield strategy of place and forget.
打我呀！看，
啊，啊，你有点坏哦，软哥。
是选择真正能赢的战斗方式，获得胜利，这就是我们的周末地工业。我们刚刚体验到的是丰富的塔维尔的改造内容，那管理员刚刚看到的也会与周末地中另一个重要的玩法集成工业系统呢巧妙结合。
Automated
那
industry
集成工业
complex.
系统到底是什么呢？那它能干什么？两位老师能不能给我们管理员都仔细的介绍一下？
All right, this is
别
gonna
着
be
急
the
关于集成工业系统
probably the
这
big
次我
core
们也制作了
gameplay
一个小
function
短
of this
片
game.
大家一起来看一下吧。
All right, let's see what we got.
The legendary clothes shall be awakened.
Also, the
Oh,
ad started
I love
right at
this.
this moment. I'm sorry, everyone.
Defeat thundering impacts.
This is made in the style of old action figures. I love it.
Mass production. AIC Factory. Gear up and Force the future. Unlimited supply, no lucky draws.
That's so cheeky.
I love how this is in the style of the classic.
The best variety.
Well, that was in the style of the classic.
Oh my gosh.
All natural tastes and flavors guaranteed.
Novalee, are you feeling old yet with these commercials?
The quickest way
You
to
have no
satisfy your
idea.
palate.
Yeah, like Lila
Freshly
said, one in the
delivered,
90s
just
ad.
open and enjoy. AIC Factory. With these flavors, we shall satisfy the future.
I love this.
Administrator authority level verified.
Woo-woo.
AIC Factory officially deployed. Outpost basic needs fulfilled. Production efficiency is at 300% of pre-deployment levels. Damaged vehicles and large machinery repaired. Power supply network
That's a drill.
optimized. Post-deployment operational efficiency
This is not a
stabilized
drill.
at
That is.
120%
Yes.
of early estimates. Modular
But this is
and
an
agile
advertisement.
production deployables are the next
Play
step
their
in
game.
industrial evolution.
Well, I'm not sponsored.
AIC Factory. With technology, we shall build a future.
God, if I
Not
somehow
sponsored, just a fan.
Enfield Industries Company is currently seeking talented
if I
individuals.
somehow
You are
get
studying
sponsored
civil
by
engineering,
Arknights
smart
Enfield,
construction, geological engineering,
that would be
automation,
amazing.
Smart devices and systems, robotic engineering,
honestly,
industrial
this
intelligence,
voice sounds like
biological
Polixia.
engineering, chemical
No,
engineering and
don't. I don't want to go back.
environmental science and engineering, material
Also, look,
science and
the
engineering,
balloons.
or food engineering. Please
know,
get in
right?
touch with us.
Am I wrong though? The voice sounds like Polixia.
I can hear it. Don't tell Cast Iron though. Ah, they changed.
For
They changed up
Endfield,
the studio.
carrying out exploration, development, and production on Talos 2, and leaving behind a useful legacy is very important. This is why we designed the AIC Factory. You can use AIC Factory facilities to create your own automated production lines. Start with simple lines, and gradually expand them to a large industrial complex.
If you love Satisfactory,
Once it
you will
starts working,
probably enjoy
the
this.
AIC Factory will endlessly produce gear, medication, and other
Lilith's
materials to
autism is
support
growing.
exploration and combat. We also know that some admins want quality of life features.
Oh my god.
Progressing through the game unlocks the blueprint system. You can treat blueprints as verified AIC solutions. With blueprints, you can quickly
They give
build,
shortcuts to
copy,
people that don't
move,
want to,
and delete entire production lines.
But you know,
This
my
feature
struggle
will
with
Isn't that
this is
lovely?
fast. It's really
AIC
nice.
factories in no time. You can use simulation tutorials to learn about the production logic, then deploy functional lines with a single button. Once you get the hang of it, you can save your own designs as blueprints for reuse.
You can save your
share
own
them with
designs
other
too.
admins. We hope
You can
to
save
share
your own
blueprints
designs
with
too,
various
Lilith.
admins and discuss about designs that are peak efficiency, or even peak clowning. But
Peak
do send your fantastic blueprints my way. Having everyone discussing and
Arknights has
sharing
still
great
not
ideas is
stopped
what we wanna
memeing.
see.
No,
This makes me
As for the
so
ultimate factory
happy.
solution,
Does it
we're
fill you
counting
with
on
joy
our
and
admins
whimsy?
to figure it out. As you continue to explore, Endfield
Aha,
will also
be
set up outposts in
praised.
various regions. These regions may have unique
Aha would
features
love
that
this,
affect
yeah.
the looks of the AIC factory. For example,
You're not
Wu Ling is a
wrong,
land of
Aha
mountains
would
and
love
flowing
this.
rivers. The factory will revolve around
do you think
pumping and
Aha would
processing
just put a
fluids.
pump,
Mass
a
production
random
of a
water
special
pump
material
at the
called
top of a
Zeronite will
hill
also
for
become
as part of a
possible.
very
I really like
complicated
these
puzzle?
outposts with their unique features, landscapes,
Aha
and
would
demands
put
for
a water
goods. In
pump
the
at
process
the
of
bottom of a
designing various
waterfall and
AIC
pump it up to the
factories
top.
to meet their needs. Some
A
focus on
self-sufficient
producing
waterfall.
combat gear and medication, while others support trade and regional development
Oh,
to
this
drive
is so
outpost growth.
cool.
Even within the same region, different admins bring unique ideas, resulting in vastly different outposts. Automated production, regional development, and industrial
Oh my
evolution
God.
based on local geography, building the AIC factories.
Like, look at all these
step-by-step
different
process.
designs
We
alone.
hope the AIC factory experience will let our admins realize that this is more than just automation, but a major force in transforming the whole of Talos 2. We just revealed the tip of the iceberg.
Look at this!
As
How
for
much-
the stuff that lies in store, I think it's best we leave it for
Go
our
ahead.
admins to discover.
How much base building do you
Besides,
want?
the core
Yes.
features we
Yes?
just
Or do you
introduced,
want more? Yes.
The game has tons of
Well,
interesting
too bad. We
content
gave
that
even
await
more than
your
that.
discovery.
There's yes,
This
more
includes
yes, and
operators'
autistic
narrative
yes.
events. On the day of official release, the new narrative
Right.
event for Levitain, Let Fire
Correct.
Consume the Ashen Past, will also become available. This story shall start
I'll
from
be doing
your
that
first
on
meeting
stream.
with her. Open the stone gate of the ice fields, follow the traces, and approach the deepest recesses of your memories.
Oh,
the
okay.
journey is more than just battles. While journeying across Valley 4 and Wu Ling, You can also capture the landscape you saw along the way and take photos of
Novalee,
moments
how
from your
many cats
adventure.
are you gonna
can
take
even
pictures of
photos
if they're
to
on
complete
Talos
missions
too?
and earn rewards. From the
Every
mysterious results
single
of AIC
damn one.
factories to quirky interactions, you can capture it all. There are also places with details that calls for a closer look,
Cultivation.
like that final door at the River Bandit Cave. There's actually stuff inside. The research center also has an ordinary-looking phantom wall hiding a mysterious bookshelf. It awaits your discovery. Future versions will also have a lot of interesting features.
Base
Let's
building
look
again?
at some of them right now.
Well, tower defense rather, not base building. Raft.
Exploration can be tiring. Our Enmins can return to Dijiang whenever they want a break. While aboard Dijiang, you can interact with operators. The ship also has functional cabins where you can link up with other Enmins, showcase your achievements, trade elastic goods, and even
There's
dive into
trading
the
in this
mysterious
game.
realm to explore and hunt for treasure.
I don't know if it's like
I really
between
like this
players,
place.
but you know,
The journey may take us to distant
being able to
places,
trade
but we need a
materials
place
into
to
other
call
materials
home.
is always nice.
We're adding clue collection to the reception.
Oh hey, clue collection's back,
Enmins are
Novalee.
welcome to send and receive clues to each other. This
Wonderful,
looks super
honestly.
familiar, doesn't it?
Does it look
Yes.
familiar?
Walking around Dijiang, you might catch your operator lounging and resting. It's a vibe I want to be a part of. Besides exploring
Yes,
the mysterious
yes it
realm
is.
aboard Dijiang, we also prepared several permanent gameplay features for our Enmins.
Do we have jumping puzzles?
Yes, unfortunately.
I find this a positive.
I know you love to jump.
像干员试试活动啊，我们也是逐步更新的。
I did play quite a bit of Guild Wars 2.
和来玩厅的。
I played Mario.
还会陆续开放吉尔佩
What a
塔、伊冯
stupid
的试试活
joke.
动。
通过这些故事，又多了一个途径了解我们的干员，也能
Okay,
慢慢地
Jumpman.
拼出他们各自的立场和想法。
Bump up the
哎对
jams.
关于
Wait,
常驻
no,
尔法，
that's
刚才
different.
好像也看到了之前没有太见过的新内容啊。能不能
I
I think what you're looking for is Jump Up
这个机会把
Superstar.
常驻尔法的系统
No, that
给
would
观
get me
众介绍
copyright
介绍
striked.
那些老师很细心啊，这个当然可以了。首先
Let's start with Etch Space Salvage. Use the spatial device aboard Dijiang to enter it. Explore different areas and complete various commissions. Collect gatherables and ores to improve your exploration capacities. They are also exchangeable for ore barrels. Next is our Umbral Monument that offers a series of rather difficult challenges. Unlike Beta Test 2, the Umbral Monument is now a permanent feature and we added time challenges to it.
Ah.
Complete the goals within the countdown to earn even more
Yeah, this
ore
is our
barrels.
permanent endgame mode.
Meet the requirements to earn engraved medals.
Wonderful.
And
I'll
then
spend a lot of
trade.
time here.
时刻上镀层。同时啊，
Rules for normal mode have been improved to let you bring tacticals into the challenge. We hope this will get more Enmins to attempt these challenges.
That's good.
The final permanent feature is Delver of the Cryptic with spatial sets of challenges. Each spatial set has a number of protocol spaces.
都包含了若干协议
Complete them to get a one-time reward of ore
Okay,
barrels
one
and
time.
progression materials.
机遇、养成资源等奖励。
Meeting certain requirements also gets you an engraved medal.
10个章的奖励。
It doesn't matter if you want to explore and loot, fight a tough battle, or solve puzzles. There's something for everyone.
合适的去处。
All Enmins are welcome to take up these challenges.
我们来挑战哦。
Wonderful. Good news, I like doing all of those.
How does a
Same.
mountain herb become Jinsao drink? Our story begins when the morning sun pours upon
Oh great, another
Hanshan,
ad.
Yep.
stirs the local
How
flora.
far are we?
I
so
love
far?
this.
We're getting to the end. About half an hour.
Jinsao is the essential raw material for this beverage. To improve production,
Yeah, this is now
the
telling
seed
us
picking
about
unit will nurture
how you can
wholesome
pluck
seeds
these.
raised from wild stock. From there, the planting units will raise every seed to perfection. The shredding units then convert plant matter into
Shredding
fine
these.
powder. When mixed with water purified through Hongshan's unique technology, it forms an aqueous mixture which undergoes a final refinement to yield a pristine solution. Precision filling and packaging are subsequently carried out on an automated production line. Instant and sustainable recovery. Jinsao drink. The travel
Look at that
companion
face.
you can depend on.
I feel like this is the highest quality
Talos
shit
2 is a
posting,
pretty big
and I'm so
place.
here for it.
When are you
That's
setting
definitely
off?
good.
As a mouthful, whoever's in charge of this, I would like to send them a gift basket. Unironically.
The entire place like the back of my hand. I've been in the pioneering business for years. Need to reach a precipitous vantage point, but couldn't figure out how. Not a prop. I got the perfect workaround. In for the thrill and suspense. We got those options too. Fun and satisfaction guaranteed. Hubba hubba!
Hubba hubba!
See that? Living, breathing ecology. You won't get this anywhere else. Weapons, gear, local produce. You got a need, I got you fixed. Don't worry about angry pieces of local geology. Delivery is guaranteed on payment.
Angry
Naturally,
local
this
geography.
stall
I
costs
love
a
that.
bit of a premium. Food time, and this is where
Food
the
time.
magic happens. Wuling travel service. Fun plus the bestest of bed and board.
Wooling sounds like booling.
Yum yum.
We do love booling.
Super rich protein spiced up with all natural condiments. The
Booling from
is
Wuthering
all
Waves, in
needs
case
for
anyone
this
is
gastronomic
confused.
Ecstasy. Wuling travel service. Your bestest travel companion in Talos 2. Service begins.
Gonna be a
once you
menace
leave
on the
door.
Enfield roads, yeah.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Also, Lilith was asking if that gift basket would include exotic butters.
Welcome back, Enmins. Having introduced our official release content,
You know,
we'd
I
like
think
to
we can
invite
make
you
it
to join
happen.
us for a glimpse
Alright,
of the
there you go.
future of Talos 2. The story of Valley 4
It looks like
reminds
that
us
there's
that some
farming.
factions are
There's
already
farming in some
testing the
capacity,
fringes
by
of
the
the
way. Like we
civilization
saw it
band.
earlier, planting
On
some
the eve of
seeds
an
and
even
whatnot.
larger blight disaster, our
I mean,
Edmonds are quickly led to Chingbo Stockade in the outskirts
there is
of
sheep
Wuling
cheese.
City. It's
Why
a
not
place
sheep
with
butter?
conspiracy stir. As the story progresses, you
Bah.
suddenly lose contact with Supreme Chief Tong Tong of Chingbo Stockade that you met and befriended earlier on. Meanwhile, you receive news of Bone Crusher
What
suddenly
animal is she?
appearing near Chingbo Stockade.
That looks like a snow leopard.
I
With so many
fucking
things
love her.
happening at
I need
once,
her.
You're forced to head to Chingbo Stockade to check on Tong
For those
Tong,
that do not know,
as
I
well
love
as the
snow
local
leopards.
situation. An old friend who disappeared.
Jian Pao is one of my
Landbreaker
favorite
showing up.
Pokemon.
Doesn't sound like a
For that
coincidence.
reason.
And once you step into Chingbo Stockade, you realize that the situation is far more complicated and dangerous than you expected. Things that transpired in Chingbo Stockade won't stop there.
Oh hey, look.
As you press forward, you learn that even Wuling
It's a man.
is safe in the
Well,
face
and
of
also,
the
you
Blight
know, the
Tide.
hot lady that would kill me if I tried to pet her tail.
You're gonna try anyway, aren't you?
Yes.
Order will face its own trials. The story will continue. Your choices will be crucial, Enmins. The path ahead will open up more regions.
Snow leopard.
You'll also be able to meet more companions to fight along your side. The next 2 version updates following the official release will come with a new map to explore and discover. Hence,
Let's
Tong Tong of
go.
Chingbo Stockade will be a key character.
Let's
What would be her
go!
choices? How would she choose to fight alongside our Enmins? Her story
Look
is
at
really
her!
something to look forward to.
If she's a snow
And
leopard,
do
I
keep
love her. I
following
mean,
our
I already
updates.
love her, but if she's a snow leopard, I love her even more.
其实从预约开始到现在，这段旅程一直有许多管理员陪着我们。在这里呢，也非常感谢每一位管理员的关注与支持。明日方舟中末地目前已经达成了全球3500万的预约里程碑目标。
Alright, so, I think we've already broken over, I think we've broken close to 25 million. If not, we have
Nope.
surpassed it.
We've already 35.
We're already at 35? Okay, sweet.
Yeah, we've broken it.
Arknights Arknight leads pay attention to the memes. I mean, Arknights has, according to Novalee, always been one to meme. Right?
The Chinese community loves their memes.
Yeah, so there you go.
I mean, need I remind you of Cruz? Literally, they heard Kokodayo and instantly ran with it.
Y'all, for those that actually
Exus
haven't
Tai.
heard it, for those that haven't heard Kokodayo, which to be fair, if you're watching this, you probably have, but
That literally translates to "I am here." That's what Cruz says when one of the lines that she can say when you deploy her, and it just became a meme. Just like with Exusai, she'll just randomly say "apple pie."
apple bottom pies.
And there's so many repeatable memes and voice lines that have just become memes in the community, and the devs know that people love and cherish a lot of these characters, and the meme community is strong, and the devs are one of the things, especially with Chinese devs, they're dorks, they're geeks. They're they're meme they're a fan of memes themselves. They wouldn't be making these games if they weren't. So they take every opportunity to put them in. And as things have progressed, especially with how much or how well the kind of memes with Zenless Zone Zero went over, just how cheeky and silly the story, the characters got to be in that, they've taken full just they're just like, yeah, we can just do whatever.
Yeah, they've
So
like all things considered, something that even I know because Novalee has told me this. Something that the Arknights devs are also like, at least they used to be. I obviously can't say for certain now, but one of the big things is when it comes to the art behind like the skins that they make and whatnot, the skins that are made for their characters and whatnot. Novalee has a story about Efiala's, one of Efiala's skins.
yeah, so when a character has a particular artist, until that artist either yields control of it or gets in legal issues, passes away, but typically this would be yields control. That character basically, in essence, belongs to that artist. And until that artist decides, yeah, I'll design a skin. Now, obviously, the game devs would be like, hey, we'd like you to design a skin of these things or this. And for the longest time, Efiala did not receive any type of skin, even though she was one of the most popular characters, even being a day one character. So it was massive when she finally got her first skin, which was a swimsuit. And it was really adorable. It's really cute. It's very fitting for her. And it went super, super viral because everyone just thought that her artist just disappeared off the face of the earth and that we would never see anything for Efiala ever again. And I believe Efiala has another skin now. Obviously she has her altar, which is the other form that there is. And there's a couple other very popular outfits that she's worn. One kind of looks like a Alice in Wonderland kind of thing. That are from like events or official artwork and things like that. But basically, if there's a skin, it comes from the official artist, unless said official artist has yielded control, passed away, or gotten in some legal trouble of which it gets handed off to someone else. The devs are very, very in love with the idea of letting someone fall so in love with a character that they are so passionate about it that, hey, fall in love with this character, do so much for this character. And it really has shown in the level of detail that these skins have had. There's basically never been a skin that's been received poorly. Some not so popular, but never, I can't think of a skin that's been received poorly. That's it.
Yep. So, at least as far as right now is concerned, and hopefully, that continues in Arknights Endfield. But the devs, all things considered, are really are at least try to be in touch with their community, and they do understand some things. Some people would probably argue better than other developers, not just in the gacha space, but in general. especially Western developers.
Cough, cough.
No, Kafka's not here. Kafka's in Star Rail.
I saw her the other day.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So, I mean, we paused here for a while, but yeah. These are going to be all the rewards that we can get. If you are interested in getting them as well, be sure to not forget to pre-register. In total, we will be getting 20 basic headhunter permits. I previously showed it over here on the right, but because once they achieve their 5 million follower count on social media, we get a 5-star weapon called Finishing Call, which is behind my head here. I'll go and reveal it again. As well as 5 additional basic headhunting permits, so a total of 20 basic headhunting permits. As well as the 5-star operator Snowshine. Look at her. She is precious. Give her head pats. As well as a few combat records and T-creds. What about E-creds, though? What about estrogen?
Do we really need to say anything? You get them if
No.
you want them.
That is true, but I still wanted to make the joke anyway, and I'm glad there was just silence. Me saying that.
Awkward silence. My
Awkward
favorite kind.
Oh, it's me every stream, sweetheart.
同时呢，全球官方社媒的关注奖励也已经全部解锁。
5星干员骤雪、20张基础寻访凭证、5星武器、终点之声等全部里程碑奖励，我们会在公测开启后，通过游戏内邮箱发放给每一位管理员。
我们也会在近期正式开启预约下载。
For those that are curious about all of the platforms, here they are. PS5, Apple Store, Google Play, Windows, Google Play Games, and that's it. Fuck Epic Games.
I cannot begin to describe how much I hate Epic Games.
And hey, if someone wants to comment on that, I'll say it again. Fuck Epic Games, fuck generative AI. Fuck the guy that supports it. I'll go on record saying it. I don't give a damn.
I am curious, though, if App Store just means for iOS, or if it will be supported on Macs.
That is a good question, actually.
Because the App Store does exist on Mac OS.
It does just say App Store, so that we would need to, Meanwhile, they do specify Google Play and Google Play Games. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that either, because there's really not, there's no Android.
There's no Android-specific store. It's just Google Play.
I mean, I guess because Androids do allow side loading, and there's other markets that you go through, but most people are probably going to be playing on Windows.
Probably because on Chrome you can load Android apps in some cases, or on ARM PCs. Yeah, maybe.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I kind of hope that this will be available on the App Store. That way, or it's available on Mac. That way, I can have something to do on my Mac.
Yeah, because
it's very portable.
This game is not going to be super friendly. So for those that don't know, by the way, for those that weren't here earlier, there is controller support for mobile. They confirmed that much earlier in the stream. Again, this VOD will be up on YouTube if you want to watch it as well. Or you can just check the VOD itself post-stream. Because, all my VODs are public. Maybe that's a bad idea. I'm not too worried about it personally right now. But yeah, controller support is available for mobile devices. Full controller support is available for mobile devices. So they understand that playing this game on mobile might be a bit of a challenge. And they also directly said physical buttons are better than virtual buttons. And we can all agree on that.
I love that they said that.
It also says, I'm going to go and cover myself again real quick. My tits. Pre-download starts January 20th UTC +8. So that means for base devs, yes. So that means for us living in the US, that effectively translates to the 19th. Obviously, for most other people, it is the 20th.
I'm so excited. 2 days away.
Oh yeah. 2 days from launch.
可以提前做好准备，等到公测开启后的第一时间内
So
直
be
接
on
进
the
入
lookout for
塔维
that
尔。
preload.
在正式
And
踏
again,
上塔维
remember
尔之前，
to
我们还为
pre-register
管理员
as
们
well
准
if
备
you
了
have
一
not
份
yet.
零星清单。
哈，没错，预抽卡活动
5-star
明
weapons
星事
guaranteed
项
within
已经
10
开
draws
启
if you join
在
the
物资
pre-draw
中心
event.
最多进行实时抽取，必定获得5星武器钢铁鱼鹰。
欢迎管理员邀请自己的好友一同助力。
是的，期待大家的参与哦。
为了给管理员多准备一些后勤知识啊，这次我们的朋友
Aw.
SK 也为大家准备了不少
Look
活
at
动
this.
与工
This
具
is so
知识。
cute.
首先呢是下载福
That
利，
is adorable.
预下载开
I
启
really
后，
like that.
管理员们前往 SKport
I don't
下载
usually
您
go
的
my
当中
soft
中
side,
地
but this is
就可以
really
解锁
adorable.
千金玉 SKport 外
Aura
观等
barrels
专属福利，并且呢还能参与额外的抽奖活动。
同时还有签到工具。公测开启后，前
The
往
dev,
SKport
the
完
dev
成明日
that's
方舟
with the
中国地
jacket
的
on,
签到，
or
前
the
3
dev
次
that's
还可以
holding
获得
laptop
额
below
外
their
现金的
jacket.
奖励。
The jacket
另
nice.
外 SKport 也将即将推出
Yeah, they're
管理
pretty
员工作
fashionably
记录
set
手
up for
册
this stream.
大家可以用它来记录自己在塔维尔的探索经历与重要瞬间，同时呢也能领取对应的千金玉奖励哦。
除了这些福利啊，SKport 还准备了不少实用的游戏工具，希望能帮助管理员们在探索、规划和日常体验上走得更顺一些。
管理员，欢迎登录 SKport。
This is Metal Scar Radio. 6 months on air, 0 days legal. Right,
What am
Chicha.
I looking at?
Wow, you're hopeless. Well, then this one's for you, my friend. No clue what's next, but guaranteed your moms will hate it. And we got letters
Oh
about
my
music.
god. I love this. This is everything we all needed. Leviathan.
When order smothers the sky, rhythms still punch through concrete.
That's
Oh, hey. It's the Pink Menace.
that goose's fucking face.
Yep.
No aesthetic comments. but
She
you
just
can
did the
still hear
caramel dance and
attitude.
I
You're not
love
completely
her.
Lost.
I might kidnap her to another dimension.
Any melody on our airwaves? At least it's unapproved. Damn it, they're here. Metal Scar Radio, wrong frequency, right texture.
Those 3 characters that we just saw, by the way, Lilith, they're the first, they're the first set of limited characters, and they will all be available from launch, but they will have their own specific banners where they are each individually a 50-50 chance.
的石音。
看来是误打误撞啊，接入了铁痕电台的频道。那这个神秘电台里啊，可藏着不只有这一点内容哦，还有更多惊喜，就留给管理员们亲自用耳朵去探索。
来到漫画方面，以贝利
Manga
卡为主角的故事《诺言》即将和管理员们见面。
Manga
10年前，小佩利卡跟随着管理员来到中末地学习与生活的点滴。
Look at the young
聪明的
Chin
小
as
佩利卡
well.
在地江号上与管理员和性格
Also,
各异的中末地
Bird
干员们碰撞出的各种趣事儿，也为当时处于紧
Dark
张
Tower
备战
grew
期
up
的地江号带去了难得的活力与生机。他的梦想，管理员的期望，相信都能在这段故事中找到答案，请大家敬请期待。
以及《明日方舟》
Look at the
官方4个
chibis
漫画123罗德岛与周末地
Oh, hey,
Rose Island was
短
mentioned.
篇漫画456周末地也要快上线了，究竟会碰撞出怎样的混乱与笑声呢？准备好迎接这场欢乐风暴了吗？
此外，还有 Q 版多格漫画《加油吧，中国地》，这是一部轻松搞笑的日常作品，带大家换个角度感受地江号的日常生活。或许大家能在这部漫画中感受到与游戏中不一样的
Appreciate a side of
说到
Endfield
视
not
野
shown in
中
game,
国
so
有
it's going to be
旅程
depressing.
从一开
Good to
始
know.
就不只是局限于脚下的这片土地。
No whimsy
我
in
们一直
game.
希望能和大家一起把目光一次次的投向更远的地方。
而这一次啊，我们想做的可能比之前都更加远一点，把探索的方向指向了星海。我们将在1月16号开启“捐与明星，共赴星海”的特别网页活动，管理员可以
special
通过
web
网
event
页
that's
登录
active
的
by
账号
now.
确认登记信息。
Indeed.
凡是参与登记并在公测后创建角色的管理员，你在弱末地中的昵称和 UID 都会被刻录进特制的协议原始模
Oh,
型里。
that's
最关键的
cool.
是，这个承载着大家名字的协议原石将会跟随卫星一起离开地表，被发射至太空。
我的名字真能上太空吗？这是在宇宙里留下我们共同的坐标啊！这样的想法真的太浪漫了，绝对会成为我们最独一无二的经历。
是的，我自己啊也一定会参加。小时候啊，仰望星空，总觉得那片宇宙遥不可及。 现在能有这样的机会，
It'll be a
有这样一种
romantic
方式
story
感
unlike
觉我
any
们和
other.
星空
Shut
的距离
up
真的被拉近了一步。
We're not going back.
而且我觉得最重要的是
God damn it,
这次和
Lilith!
所有的
Not
管理
you
员
too!
一起参加这个活动。想想看，我们的名字将共同跨越
Frickin'
天际，
romantic
走进
satellite
星海，这不正是最棒的同行吗？我们再次诚挚地邀请每一位管理员参与，让我们一起见证这个名字走出边界，迈向星海的时刻吧。
接下来，我们想跟管理员们分享一些联动活动的情报。
I mean, there are many types of romances. A satellite had to be one.
I'm not marrying a
世界各地的
satellite.
品牌展开多项合作，来一起看看吧。
All right, crossovers and collabs. What do we got?
Let us see.
Malaysia exists in this
I am already
universe.
vibing with this music.
Malaysia exists in this universe. Don't worry. Coffee roasters, snow tea, emu, chest of wonders made cafe. Alright, what's the US got? Los Angeles, Little Tokyo, Beard Papas, merchandise.
Clothes.
I'm covering
Let's
this. I
go.
kind of realize that. I'm cringe.
I will probably buy some clothes. I'm gonna be
更多
honest.
合作细节，我们会在后
It'd be
续
fun to
陆
just
续
take
与
that
大家
back
分享。
to
管
the
理员
tavern
们
and
可以关注
confuse
官
some
方社
people.
媒查看详细联动情报哦。
Nothing for Australia and New Zealand, no.
Oh my goodness.
Chubby Palm.
欢迎回来，管理员们。全新的吉祥物生活账号
The all-new
红泡泡
mascot
和山
lifestyle
兔
account
正式
Chubby
上
Palm
线
is officially
和
launched. Yeah, that was an
龙
actual
泡泡、山
account.
山兔一起度过轻松愉快的日常吧。
接下来这一条，我知道很多管理员会特别期待，中墨地工业也将迎来自己的实体化。我们与星环重工的联动带来了2款聚能构件系列的发光摆件。
能看到有原石抑制器与协议核心，以及集成工业设备盲盒。重工协议的 A、B 组带上原石抑制器，投放协议核心，摆上基建设施。管理员们在家里也能体
Gotta
验集成
appreciate
工
the
业系统
commitment.
的
Gotta
筹
show
划
off the
乐趣。
product, right?
在手办方面
Absolutely.
欧力的
哦
第一批1:7比例的手办即将登场，干员陈千羽、佩丽卡、伊冯都会以精美的实体造型与大家见面
Good。Smile,
我们会在未
Mythos,
来陆续
Apex.
公布各个企划的详情，各位
Those
管
are
理员
some
千万
good
不要错过
models.
哦。
Let's be honest.
在此基础上，精彩仍在延续。这一次，我们还将周末地的周边带到了
Endfield
世界
merch
各
will
地。
go global
明日
as
方舟周
well.
末地主题周边快闪店将于1月24日至2月8日，在美国、
Pop-up
法
store
国、日本、韩国
Oh
等
no,
地
do I
实
have
体
to-
活动。
South
更多
Korea.
详
Do
细
I have
信
to
息，
travel
大
to
家可
New
以关
York?
注官方社
Hey, can
媒
you
查
take
看
me
最
with
新
you?
情报哦。
没有办法
Try.
参加现场活动的玩家也不用担心，周末地的周边商品
Endfield
也会陆
merch
续
will
上架
gradually
Griffline
become
官方周
available
边线上商
on
店。
the
大家可
Griffline
以关注
official
网店
store.
账号，前往商城线上选购哦。哎，到这个时候，我得替咱们的观众朋友们多问一句了。你说咱们周末地的直播会不会再有一轮转盘环节？
Aw,
必须的呀！
哦
你看
let's
你看这两个
go
转盘是不是？等了半天了，赶紧上来吧，是不是？再走一趟。
对呀、对呀、我刚才就已经看见工作人员在里面偷摸摸的准备了，正好现在可以端上来了。
哦，原来已经早有准备了，不愧是你。好，
we have another chance, Novalee.
啊，看看熟悉的感觉
熟。悉的感觉
I
啊。
wonder
又来
what
了，
quantum state
那么
we'll
我
find
们就不
ourselves
卖这
in
个关子了
today.
我们还是要请2位老师来转动我们命运的转盘的，大家一块来看看我们这次有什么奖励，好吧？
好，我先整一个热身。武器检查单元，也是有用的吧？总归来说，
啊，阮老师什么情况？怎么变成武器呀？啊，
哎
那么这个
没事，
时候
还有这位呢。
啊，要请我们的海毛老师了。好，我们先放在这里吧，太累了是吧？啊，
我来
海毛老师，见证奇迹还会再有吗？要来了吗？难道说？
不要停下来呀！
奇迹发生了！
太厉害了，居然有奇迹！天哪！
哦，没事儿，既然奇迹发生了，哦，那我
Do you
这边
appreciate the ship
感觉
posting?
上面这些东西好像
I
似乎有一点
absolutely
不够
do.
尽
This
兴啊
is
难道
just
说您的意思是
exactly what we all
我也
need,
来讲一个
honestly.
小奇迹吧。
哦，
Oh!
程序的痕迹加一。
你是不是带了2副墨镜？
我为了防止我们的后之力太耀眼了，
Protect myself against the
太
power of
了，太
all.
厉害了！我们的 Running 老师给我们增加了一份福利啊，存续的痕迹高级培养材料。
既然软都演都不演了，那我想必也要告诉大家我的真实身份。其实我不是海猫肉猴，我是塔位2金玉王，
还有高手。
我要为各位管理员献上
Is he now
另
your
外1000
favorite?
千金玉的祝福，为
没想到还有
管理员的开疆扩土献上一臂之力。
天哪，那2位的手太快了，我都没有反应过来啊！哎，不过既然是为了给咱们的
You can
管理
tell
员们
these devs
大幅度送
absolutely
那我的
love
态度只有
their
一个了
game.
非常的欢迎啊！那么感谢各位老师啊，也恭喜我们的管理员们。那我来帮大家确认一下，第2轮的抽奖最终结果是1500
There you go.
Oh no, the Arknights devs have always had chaos energy.
Alright, no. Alright, so this is the second code that you can put in after the game launches. Once again, if you need to see the first code, you can probably find it on various social media websites. You can also look back and watch through my VOD to find it. But between that code and Allfield, you put that in to get both of these rewards. Make
Do
sure
you think
to
you could put it in your
in.
VOD description?
I mean, yeah, I could probably. I mean, the one that's going to go up on YouTube, absolutely. I plan on doing that. So thank you for reminding me. Yeah, don't forget to put these codes in after the game goes live. You will have until, as you can see, the 29th at 11:59 p.m. UTC plus 8. AKA for, you know, for us Western folks, yeehaw. That'll be the previous day. So, yep. Be sure to put both those codes in. I will have them down below in the description of the YouTube video side of this.
30个武器检查单元，5个协议龙柱，5个协议圆盘，以及1个存续的痕迹。再次恭喜各位管理员们，还是要记得提醒大家，记得兑换码领取哟。不过说真的，除了这种抽奖啊、看运气的好事，我们公测版本是不是也
Awesome
多
luck-based
多少少都
freebies
给咱们的管理员多准备点实实在在的福利呢？
We actually want our Enmans to start
Oh,
their
here it
journey
is.
comfortably.
I am so thrilled.
Alright, so main missions and Administrator Authority level up, pre-registration milestone, Chartered Headhunting sign-in event, and then beginner sign-in for an Ardelia.
Look at her weapon.
I know, right? It's a sheep. It's a sheep ball, basically. As
I
well
know one
as
of my
12
friends is
times
absolutely going to just lose her fucking mind.
Oh, absolutely. And then 12 times chartered headhunting permit. Yes, exactly. Bah! Also, 4,000 aura barrels, a curated weapon supply, 10 cosmic voice issue charts, 5 Firewalker trail headhunter permits. Okay, so each chartered headhunting, it looks like at the very least for these, you will get 5 of each. Lilith, to give you the rundown here. Firewalker, Messenger, and Spectral Splendor. All 3 of those are the characters that I mentioned earlier. That will be the first set of limited characters. And for this limited time mode, basically, they will each have their own banners that get updated. But you will have a chance to get them or one of the other 2 characters. So Firewalker, Leviathan? No.
Leviathan.
Leviathan, you know, for all intents and purposes, but that's not her name. She will be the first character. And then the other 2, you'll basically have the 50-50 chance to get her or one of the other 2 characters, which includes the pink gremlin character you said you wanted earlier. Spectral Splendor will be her specific banner, but she will be featured on all 3 of these initial chartered headhunting banners. So, you will have basically 3 banners to get her. There will also be reruns, as there usually are with gachas.
So in addition to what we said, where players can get 4 New Horizon headhunting 10 times permits by progressing through the main mission, the New Horizons headhunting also gives at least 1 6-star operator, and a New Horizons weapon supply where players can receive a 6-star weapon from a special list. We also prepared beginner sign-in bonuses. Sign in every day to get up to 12 chartered headhunting permits.
Yep, that's the
as
sign-in
well as
bonus.
6-star operator Ardelia and
Ardelia,
6-star
my
weapon
bad.
Dreams of the Starry Beach. Additionally, there will be a permanent giveaway event. As you gain authority levels, this event gives you another 40 basic headhunting permits, 4,000 ore barrels, and the curated weapon supply that lets you get a 6-star weapon of choice from a specific list. Don't forget what we just mentioned. All the pre-registration milestone rewards are unlocked, and they include 20 basic headhunting permits. Once the official release launches, the chartered headhunting banner will also have headhunting sign-in events for their banners. Every headhunting sign-in gives 5 headhunting permits for that banner. The release celebration will give a total of 15 headhunting permits this way.
Spread across
This
the 3
adds up
banners.
to 135 pulls in addition to 6-star operator Ardelia, the 6-star weapon Dreams of the Starry Beach, plus 2 6-star weapon selection crates. Our Endmins will be really getting a mighty boost for their journey. And that's just the release celebration bonuses. The game itself will have plenty of other rewards and freebies to claim.
Which you
We've
love to
briefly
see.
mentioned some of them earlier
We
on.
do.
For example, storage crates you discovered during exploration now give more ore barrels. The protocol pass is a lot more generous too. We also expanded the means of getting more arsenal tickets. Besides the existing sources, arsenal tickets can also be acquired via weekly routine or exchanged with ore geometries. Acquisition of limited time banner resources is also optimized. The weekly routine we mentioned lets you get some ore barrels and arsenal tickets. At the quota exchange, Endmins had to spend bond quota to get 5 chartered headhunting permits. They can now be acquired by spending AIC quota now, making them easier to get. This item is also refreshed with the start of every chartered headhunting banner. Our
okay.
Endmins who keep playing will naturally acquire these resources over time.
So that's
a
their
stable
their
source to
reset
keep
like
our
Wuthering
Endmins
Waves.
assured. And since we don't want our Endmins to miss anything, we made a special page in the game to highlight these free bonuses. Visit the page anytime. No one's going to feel lost again. We hope these changes will make every Endmin's journey on Talos 2, whether it be filled with exploration, combat, or construction, a more comfortable experience.
说到这儿啊，也差不多到了该说再见的时候了。今天真的非常感谢各位管理员抽出宝贵的时间来看这场前瞻节目。从最初的构想到即将正式与大家见面，这条路并不算短，也谈不上轻松。很多选择，很多取舍，都是在反复推敲中完成的。而能走到现在，离不开各位的耐心与等待。
也正是因为有管理员，一点点把幻想落到现实里的这个过程，才有了意义。
作为一路关注过来的人呢，我特别能理解这份重量。每一个决定背后，都是希望把最好的体验带给大家。
周末地呢，还在继续成长。公测并不意味着一切已经完成，而是意味着我们终于可以把这个世界交到管理员手中，在你们的探索、反馈与陪伴中，让它变得更加完整。
我们会继续努力，把更多故事、更多回忆、更多值得停下脚步的瞬间带给大家。
管理员，周末地已经准备好了，
我们塔维尔再见，拜拜，
拜拜，
拜拜。
Goodbye. This was a lovely stream.
It has been. I mean, well, yeah, that's
You have more.
Meaningless duty that was never yours. A path already proven to end in utter defeat.
We crossed the vast cosmos and arrived at this foreign home. However, all our dreams and plans fell into ruin with that same gate. Someone very important commissioned us with the Zeroth Directive. Your awakening, as well as the mission and plan I mentioned, are a part of it.
So, who commissioned it?
You did. You might not remember this either, but you've always been the leader of Endfield Industries. You are the paragon and most important companion of every Endfielder.
I planted this oak to secure the continuation of life and civilization.
The seeds of justice and benevolence yielded nothing.
And I thought the administrator, guardian of the civilization band, would be someone with ironclad resolution.
To revive our civilization, you led Endfield and developed the proto-rig technology, as well as its ultimate evolution, the Protocol Automation Core. You're the only one who knows the entirety of the Zeroth Directive. You would lead us as a true hero. But most people fail to realize why you would always return to hibernation.
You carry the future of Terra and Talos too, yet no one cares about your sacrifice. But I witnessed your disappointment and despair. After so many years, so many awakenings, barely a few stayed true to you till the end.
The Endman is no longer the hero who saved us. Perhaps it is wrong to expect the Savior to appear twice.
You have my attention.
Endman.
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 Administrator.
This time, you are no longer alone. You may have forgotten these faces, but they will remember yours. Their smiles are proof of your existence. We shall wait for you.
Ah, Rosie.
We shall fight with every power united till total deliverance.
Rosie is now my
of
second
Talos
favorite.
2.
I need a puppy.
True.
I'd rather have a fondness for small animals.
To end that unstoppable calamity, we must unite the past, present, and future of Talos 2.
Life is fair. I only perform the despicable theft of lives from those I held dear, for the cruel torture of my own longevity. Oh, the final lord I served. Come back to us.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Just so that's the actual end. So, I guess now we talk about it. We can talk about it briefly, then I'll go ahead and end the stream.
I think so.
All right. Give me give me the first thing that comes to mind now after that entire thing. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
I am rather excited for this game. A lot of the things that I enjoyed about Arknights have been put into a 3D world for exploration, which is something that is more accessible to a lot of people. There's a lot more that you can do with it. And while I did enjoy the way that Arknights did its storytelling, because it did it in a way that was much different than a lot of the way that people or games had previously done their stories. And I am a sucker for a good story. I think this will allow them to tell an even better story with a lot more nuance, even than Arknights already has. Honestly.
I think what's definitely going to help the devs in this case, telling a more nuanced story, is honestly, like, don't get me wrong, the visual novel style, it's always good. It's a classic. It's easy to do, especially since Arknights is a mobile game. But the switch to proper PC and console support, as well as just the expansion of the game into an open world setting, effectively. I mean, there are maps to explore, so not true open world, but still open exploration. means that they have opportunities to deliver a modified type of storytelling that still suits their tastes, but now is able to incorporate more aspects of proper like in-game stuff and whatnot, like actual cutscenes, basically.
Well, you also have things like environmental
Yeah,
storytelling,
that
which
was
is one of
that
the
was it.
which is one of the things that I really wanted to see from the world of Arknights. I think the world was called Terra. I do not recall quite at the moment,
Terra and
but
Talos 2
yes,
is at the very least for Endfield. Terra and Talos 2 were mentioned. Terra is obviously probably Earth,
yes,
the stand-in for
but
Earth.
on Arknights, one of the things is it was really hard to get a sense of what was where, how far away were places.
Yeah.
And while you could get a sense of a general climate for an area, like the area, certain areas were rather snowy, certain areas were tropical, certain areas experienced a temperate forest, or this was a desert, or this is kind of super rainy. You didn't get a lot of that environmental storytelling that I think this game is going to flourish with.
It's really going to benefit it, especially because the base building mechanic is built in as a core feature of exploration. Um yeah, that I like we call it base building because that is kind of still what it effectively is. That the fact that the base building is built in as a core feature of the game means that they can do a lot with environmental storytelling by taking advantage of the unique aspects of exploration that are going to be possible not just in a typical open world game, but through the aforementioned base building stuff.
Another thing is, I think you're going to fall in love with a lot of these characters super quickly.
I mean, I already love Miss Snow Leopard. Her name popped up. I
Tong
think
Tong.
it. Yeah, I love her. If she is indeed a snow leopard, I would like to adopt her. But then also just say that Lamau, we're just now roommates.
That's fair. I completely understand.
Give her all of the head
Um,
pats.
but one of the strongest things that Arknights did was have really, really well written characters, really, really well written relationships between characters, even characters that you thought would never cross paths. Whether they be 4 stars, 5 stars, 6 stars, 3 stars, 2 stars. These characters,
I
because
didn't know I
Arknights
was in the
had
game.
be nice to yourself.
Come
Do not
on, I
make me
had to
get
get the joke in.
do not make me get sparksy out here.
Okay, but hear me out. I forgot what the toggle was, so I'm not gonna even worry about it, Lamau.
That's fair. But anyway, you had these wonderful relationships from little stories that they would post. It's in their character archives, and like literally between some of the operators, there's a book club. Uh, One of the small character details with one of my favorite details um, was with Silence, centered around Silence. She's a Liberi, she's an owl. And one of the key traits of their culture is if Liberi gifts you a feather, they consider you close family or more. But they consider you like basically bonded to them for life. And in a few splash arts of other characters, you see one of Silence's feathers, Saria, who she's somewhat estranged from. But after Saria comes to Rhodes Island, they kind of make up one of the largest ships in the fandom as well. Ifrit, who is kind of their daughter in a sense. They both helped create her. She's an artificially created being. And Talopsis, who also came from the same company before they all came to Rhodes Island at different points. Um, and they're this kind of little family. And it's just a small little bit of uh, storytelling of you read this Liberi gift a feather to those that mean something to them, and then you see that in their splash art and you're like, oh, what's going on here? There's more, and then you want to know more. Then you dig into why is Ifrit so important? Why is Talapsis so important to Silence? Why is Sari is so important? Why are they estranged? And then you dig into more, and then you find out there's an event. So you go read the wiki, and there's so much more that you can find out. There's characters like the Ursus are such a fantastic, well-written faction or race because of the Chernobog incident. Gummy, she's very bright. She's so sweet. She loves to cook for others. And it's also so heartbreaking. Gummy, when she's chopping vegetables or meat, Gummy only chops twice. She has to take a pause before she can continue. Because if she takes that third chop, she will cut through the cutting board. Why?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Why? Because during the Chernobog incident, she was the one that was cooking for them, and unfortunately, they had to turn to cannibalism to survive. And
Yeah,
if
Arknights
anyone
gets
knows,
dark.
oh, so dark. If you know anything about butchering meat, whether that
You should
is
probably be
chicken,
careful with how in-depth you go about this, because...
I'm going to describe like butchering a chicken.
Just be forewarned, everyone. With just if you're not comfortable with hearing about this, just honestly, you already saw probably what you needed to see. Please leave for this if any of this might make you squeamish, because Arknights is dark.
This will not
and
involve
the explanation...
blood.
Yes, but I'm still giving the warning because in general, just talking about it might make some people squeamish. If you need to leave, please do so. We understand. Thank you for your time, of course. And I'm going to give them a few seconds to turn off the video in case they need to. Alright, anyone that's still remaining, I'm going to assume you're okay with this. Novalee, you may continue.
Anyway, if anyone's familiar with butchering an animal, I'll use a chicken as an example. If you're not, when you go to a joint, typically you'd make a few cuts. You go 1, 2, and then with a butcher's knife, you chop down on that third and it cuts through the joint. Gummy chops twice as not to cut through hard, because if she does, she'll cut through the cutting board. And you can see that reflected in her kit. Every third hit is a stun. And it's small things like that that I think I can't wait to see how they translate that into this wonderful world that they have already being built up. I'm so looking forward to it, because there's so many small things from Arknights that they can expand upon in Endfield, and then do even smaller things that we can pick up on and expand on. And I am so ready for it.
And what about any characters? Any standout obviously besides Ardelia and Rosie, or Rossi, however her name will end up being pronounced? Any standouts?
I'm looking forward to learning more about Last Right. Her design is interesting, and the way that we saw
the
her...
ice mask.
Yes. I mean, I might be a little bit biased with masks, but genuinely, putting the mask aside, her combat looked interesting in the fact that someone donned a mask of a skull is rather interesting. I'm curious to see how that comes in. What's her deal? Because she doesn't look familiar. So there's a few characters that are probably new to Enfield overall, and are not quote XPs of Arknights characters, like Ardelia's Efiala, Chen is Chen. Why they kept the name still baffles me.
I mean, again, they probably just wanted to keep it.
I mean,
completely
fair.
Also, I would like to say this: the disconnect from us earlier. You know, anyone else that probably watches this might understand. I thought when I said like canon name, I was talking about the main protagonist. I didn't know Chen was a different character.
Yes.
Yeah, I was talking about. I thought I was talking about like. That's why I was so confused. Like, why would they change the name of the main character? It's not. Chen is a different character.
No, the name of the main character is always going to be Administrator.
No, that's what I meant. But I'm saying like that was the disconnect as to why I was confused earlier and why you might have been confused about me.
Yes, I was a little confused about what you were talking
Yes,
about, but
because you just said we were just talking about Chen. I'm like, well, I mean, Chen sounds like a gender neutral name. I don't know why they would, change it for, the administrators. But I mean, they don't give, like the doctor administrator. It's just a title that they give them, kind of like how Rover is effectively just a title for, the main character from Wuthering Waves, the Traveler in Genshin, Trailblazer.
indeed. Other characters, I'm not sure. I would have to take another look.
How about that
But
twink? I know Lilith perked up at that.
Oh,
we do
twink.
we do not mean twink as someone insulting. We just literally mean it as an actual like smaller physique of a male character, what it actually means.
At this point, it's a term of affection.
Yes, but some people will want to get up in arms about it, and while I understand their perspective, we're also just being funny about it, as all. We by no means
Twinks are my
mean to be
friends.
insulting to anyone.
Li Feng looks. Honestly, I'm interested to see how he plays in combat because
Yeah, he
looked like a lot of fun.
I think him and Last Rite have not gotten their combat videos yet.
Did not see them yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen them yet.
Any other characters you're looking forward to?
Well, I mean, Last Rite, Leviathan.
Yeah.
The guy whose name I forget, he literally was just talked about. Not Lei Feng. The taller guy. He has a very long name that I don't remember how to pronounce unless I'm looking at it again. Pogranachik or something.
Pogranachik?
I can actually just go on to Enfield's Twitter page.
I do believe it is Pogranachik.
Pogranachnik. There's an N there. I think it's pronounced
Pogranachnik.
At least I assume that's how it's pronounced. But yes, his gameplay, his combat demo did look pretty interesting. I also love just his no nonsense attitude. He's pretty neat. Yeah,
indeed.
Like pretty much that. Yeah. Obviously, again, Snow Leopard. At least again, who I hope is a Snow Leopard because I love Snow Leopards. If she becomes playable, because it said operator, and operator is the term for playable character. So, fingers crossed, I will get her.
I sure hope so.
Wolfguard, the Wolfman who dual wields pistols in his combat demo.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I do believe Wolfguard reminds me of, I think his name is Chive. But I cannot remember. But he does look like he had a character from Arknights.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the male characters from Arknights I did not pay much attention to. I'm gonna be completely honest.
Well, I mean, women are great. No offense to men. Keep in mind, I am a man myself, but women are great. It's men tend to be cringe. More often
I do love women.
Chive wears sour cream. Check the onions.
So true. Typically the men I paid attention to in Arknights typically had significant combat advantages as to why I leveled them.
Well, don't forget there is also Panda Man. I know we saw his name pop up, but again, it's gonna take a while for me to remember names. I am terrible at remembering names. Absolutely terrible. I met
If I
someone
don't
one
immediately
time.
fall in love with the character, I'm not gonna remember their name.
Well, like, my experience is that, like, back in high school, there was someone, like, this person I used to have a crush on, by the way. I forgot her name for over a month. That's how bad I am at remembering names. I can like you a lot. I'll just still forget your name. I'm terrible at remembering names. It genuinely takes me a while. It's one of the reasons why, like, if I am talking to you, I will still sometimes type out your name, even though it's a one-on-one setting. I'm not saying specifically to Novalee. I'm saying in general I've done this. I will just still type out someone's name because it helps me remember.
Honestly, I love that for you.
I don't. My memory is so cringe.
It was sarcasm. I
Oh, I
really
know.
hope your memory gets better.
It won't. At least I won't. It won't remember to get better. It definitely won't. But hey, at least I can do this now with my new phone. Anyway. Why am I so stupid? Anyone know? Anyone got an idea?
I think we're all stupid, to be honest.
Yeah, you're here with me. You have to be stupid.
I'm just here for the bit.
I mean, here's the bit. You are now taking over my stream. There we go.
Welcome to Lord Aha's domain.
Send help. I'm
Does anyone
being
have any
trapped in my own
questions?
stream. Yeah. Anyone got any questions? You know, the guy from all the way back here. Hello? Aha got something to do with this. It is actually Aha's fault this time.
Well, Aha told me to do whatever I wanted, so yes and no.
You gotta love when Aha just tells you that this will surely affect the trout population. Yeah. Damn trouts. Alright, any last words?
No, I think this is a good place to call it, and hopefully I'll be back for the Arknights Endfield release.
Yeah, no worries if you can't though. You know, there's always my other friend.
Indeed.
But you know, if you're there, you're there. Like Olive Garden. When you're here, you're here.
Side tangent on that. That is still one of my favorite things to come out of the Earth universe. Just
True.
that stupid meme.
Also, Lilith, it's the wrong code. Use this code at checkout for 10% off all your purchases at Advanced GG. They have a new Valentine's Day thing. Go spend it on that if you want.
I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I force my friends to use it. Yeah, I could tell that was intentional. Alright then, you want to say any last words before I send this off to someplace else?
I think I shall say, remember to laugh more. You'll be happier if you do.
She's not joking, even if it's the tightest laugh from FF10 TM. Tightest laugh TM.
Indeed. With that, good night, all my lovely little fools. Thank you for having me.
That's why you're gonna call your audience as your lovely little fools. That's actually pretty good. Wait, why are you stealing my audience? Get out of here!
Good night, everyone.
Okay. Big gulps, huh? There we go. I left her confused. Alright, with that, I will go ahead and send you all off. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. I am going to send us somewhere. I want to try to actually raid this person while I can, since I actually can, potentially. I gotta do it while I have the viewers here. I've been wanting to raid this person for a minute. So please stay here so I can actually raid them. Please, I'm desperate. Yes, it'll work. Hopefully, please. Don't mind my cringe. Please go say hi to Simply Misty. She is an amazing person, very sweet, very kind. Please go give her some love. Please spend time with her if you would like to. Again, she is a great person. So have a good rest of your night. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. I will see you Monday when I come back to streaming because I'm taking some time off for my wrist. Have a good one, everyone.